Everybody know I'm the best. Everybody know I'm the best? In what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC. Tupac, Biggie, Nas. R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown. Boys to Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let me begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson! He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige. Britney Spears! Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right. Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
That just cracks me up. I swear. Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
It's us against the world. Y'all know what it
Why
is.
so serious?
We here. Yeah, we here.
And if you're not here today,
yeah.
It's a mafia. Who next?
I'm close.
It's a mafia. We next. It's a mafia. Who next? It's a mafia. It's the mafia. We next. It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against the world. It's us against it's Buffalo against the world.
That's Jay Trey. Pulling up in this big body like Gusto. He the rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size. It's the mafia, the fan base that'll die for you. On Sundays, we are not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with you. We heaven sent, we're Hamlin win. 3 spoke to God and said thanks though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base though.
Now turn it up. Turn it up. 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 It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. It's the mafia. We next. It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world.
Y'all gotta have an understanding this morning. Y'all gotta have understanding this morning, y'all. You know what I mean? Before we get started, how you doing today? Beck Green the Queen.
I am blessed and highly favored. It is Friday, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but it is Friday, y'all. Thank you, Lord. We made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
You know, I'm part of this background music because y'all gotta understand what's going on today. This is gonna be a special Friday for us. We're gonna have an amazing day. Number one is we have the amazing R&B singer, you know what I mean? Shay Nyce will be on in the next hour. You know what I mean? We have a new music video for music video of the day. You know, we have that going on. And I feel amazing this morning too. Appreciate everybody that put the likes and all that in the comment and the followers. But now I need everybody to follow directions right now. We have a special video to play today. Y'all seen the ticker? Everybody put at Canary Yellow in the comments right now.
Spell with a K.
Every one of y'all need to put at Canary Yellow right now. Each and everybody right now. Put at Canary Yellow in the comments right now. Can I say it one more again?
With the K. With the K.
With the K. You know what I mean? Just like that. Put Canary Yellow in the comments at Canary Yellow, so her mama and daddy can get this, because they're ready to do what to do. This young lady, this princess from Tampa, Florida, is snapping on the mic than half of you rappers right now. Freestyling. She
is fire. And Grand Rising Brenda, Grand Rising Cherie, she is definitely fire. Definitely fire. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this morning.
And then I want y'all to do is go follow her on IG, Canary Yellow Forever on IG. I want y'all to do that before we go forward. I'll wait. I will wait.
And thank you to everybody who's already putting at followers, putting at Canary Yellow. Thank you, everybody. It just warms my heart to see our faithful listeners coming on and supporting us like they do. I really appreciate it.
This right here is going to change. This is your coffee cup. Y'all had your cup of coffee already. This is refreshing. Y'all gonna be so proud of this young little girl right here that's so talented. Y'all gonna be so refreshing. And please put followers. Please put at followers in there right now and at highlights. And if you want a like page, put at everyone. Right now, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Thank you so much, Byers. This young princess definitely has found a portion of who she is already. It just warms my heart. I cannot wait to play.
Yes.
Let you guys see what it is that we saw. So cannot wait to get to that.
And then I want y'all to share, like, and comment. Share it on your page. Share it on all your group pages right now. You know what I mean? And then when you tag her moms and the pops gonna do it, and they're gonna share it. We about to go viral today. Snoop Dogg already shared her video last night. Nori shared her video last night. Lil Duval shared her video. She's viral right now.
And why are they sharing her video? It's not just because she's a beautiful little girl. This little baby has talent.
And guess what? The best punchline, I ain't gonna tell you the punchline, but the punchline everybody gonna put in the comments, you know, that need to be a t-shirt too. You know what I mean? And she got skills. You know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and do that right now. Do that right now. I ain't gonna let y'all wait no longer. This is a fresher cup of coffee. I have my coffee already. This is a fresh, organic cup of coffee of this young lady right here from Tampa, Florida. Yeah, what'd you say? She is the princess of Tampa. She is Miss 600K. And her father and her parents is amazing. And she's a straight A student. Don't get it twisted. She's a straight A student, y'all, too. Honor roll all day long. Very intelligent. Very smart. Very blessed. Yes, indeed. I want y'all to do that right now. We're going to go right to her video right now. And then y'all tell me. Shout out to
what's up? It's your boy
OTM Sunday podcast.
Again on OTM freaking
Sunday.
Come on now. You know, you've been paying attention. But you back. What's up? Welcome back, man. How you feeling?
Good.
You feel good?
Always good.
Smith, you had to bring it back, Smith?
It's mandatory.
It's mandatory, brother. You had to bring it back,
That's the
man.
princess of Tampa. 813.
Come on now.
Canary, the big one.
Come on now. Talk
dope.
Come on now.
Miss Viral.
Come on now.
Miss 600K.
Come on now. That's all you.
Yes.
Tell the people your name again.
Canary Yellow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who you got with you today? You got somebody with you today?
The Nolly Red.
Ooh. So you ready to snap?
Hold up.
Oh, what's up?
Hold up.
Talk to me.
I know this y'all show, but this my show right now.
Okay.
TP, I want you to be my hype man. Mike Smith, I want you to do my ad lib.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all ready?
Get my
You
swag.
say I'm doing your ad libs. Okay.
I'm
Wait,
the ad lib.
I'm the hype.
You the hype man. I'm the
All
ad
right.
lib.
Okay.
Yo.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Mo dope.
Drop that beat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Canary Yellow on the check-in.
Yeah.
OTM freaking Sunday.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Mo dope.
Let's go.
Yeah, small, but I do it be like Red Ross. I'm a young goat. I'm a young boss.
Talk to
I
me.
spoiled, I get what I want, no matter what it costs.
Okay.
You ain't got yourself together, that's your mama's fault. I put it on, I be dripping like a pot of salt.
Yo.
Lemonade, I'm a squad, yeah, we taking out. She said she had it, the canary, telling knock it out. I'ma talk the talk. I'ma walk the walk.
Wow.
I paid for the float, I get money out of time.
Yo.
I can't let you have none, cause I wear half of mine.
Yo.
Little diamonds on my neck, I like doing shine.
Yo.
Look me up on YouTube, I hot to find. You come for me, then my daddy come for you.
Who else?
And he won't come along, he gonna bring my uncle too.
What else?
Everything on me yellow, but the money blue.
What else?
Everything brand new, I'm acting brand new.
What
For
else?
the best, nothing less, I'm a princess. I ain't got no time to stress, cause I'm too blessed.
No.
I be slayed every day, you looking like a mess.
Oh, God.
You make mediocre music, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God.
I've been rapping since 3, this ain't new to me. I said I'ma go viral 2023.
Okay.
Ray Charles to a header, then seeing me. I'm only 7, but I still who they wanna be. You can say what I do, you can have a seat. Kids love me, they put my music on repeat. Canary Yellow be the name, you gon' remember me. I ain't leaving no crumbs when I come to eat.
Ain't no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary yellow.
You can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary yellow.
Hey, no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary
Hey,
yellow.
you can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary yellow.
Canary.
Yeah.
Hey, you an idiot, man.
OTM Sundays, man. Canary mother freaking yellow.
Mo dope.
She said, Canary Yellow be the name, you go remember me. What? Come on now, baby.
She said, my father gonna come to you. He said he ain't coming by yourself. He bring my uncle too. Stop. Stop. We're playing. We're playing.
This baby is writing lyrics. She's spitting lyrics around people right now.
Yeah, listen. When I seen that right there, that young princess right there from Tampa, y'all. Her catalog is crazy. She got another album coming out. A lot of people want. Snoop Dogg said he would do a feature with her.
That is
come on, stop playing. Canary Yellow. Shout out to her mom and pop, man, letting her talk her truth and no cussing.
Right.
She spitting bars with no. She in her lane. Understand me? She is in her lane. Right. That part. You know what I mean? Listen. That. Yeah. She made my 8. That was the cup of coffee right there. Listen.
Mine's too low.
We gonna play that back one more again.
What's up? It's your boy TP, man. And we here again.
Y'all gotta share this
again on OTM freaking
Sunday.
Come on now, you've been paying attention. But you back. What's up? Welcome back, man. How you feeling?
Good.
You feel
I'm
good?
Always good.
Smith, you had to bring it back, Smith?
It's mandatory.
It's mandatory, brother. You had to bring it
That's
back,
the
man.
princess of Tampa. 813.
Come on now.
Canary, the big one.
Come on now. Talk up. Come on now.
Miss Viral.
Come on now.
Miss 600K.
Come on now. That's all you.
Yes.
Tell the people your name again.
Canary Yellow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who you got with you today? You got somebody with you today?
The Nolly Red.
Ooh. So you ready to snap?
Hold up.
Oh, what's up?
Hold up.
Talk to me.
I know this y'all show, but this my show right now.
Okay.
TP, I want you to be my hype man. Mike Smith, I want you to do my ad lib.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all ready?
Get my
You
swag.
say I'm doing your ad libs?
I'm the ad lib.
I'm the hype.
You the hype man. I'm the ad lib.
All right. Okay.
Yo.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Mo dope.
Drop that beat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Canary Yellow on the check-in.
Yeah.
OTM freaking Sunday.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Mo dope.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm small, but I do it be like Red Ross. I'm a young goat. I'm a young boss.
Talk to
I
me.
spoiled, I get what I want, no matter what it costs.
Okay.
You ain't got yourself together, that's your mama's fault. You put it on, I be dripping like a pot of sauce. Lemonade, I'm a squad, yeah, we taking out. She said she hotter than canary, tell her knock it out. I'ma talk the talk. I'ma walk the walk. Y'all paid for the flow, I get money all the time. I can't let you have none, cause I wear half a mile. Little diamonds on my neck, I like doing shine. Look me up on YouTube, I hot to find. You come for me, then my daddy come for you.
Who else?
And he won't come along, he gonna bring my uncle too.
What else?
Everything gonna be yellow, but the money blue.
What else?
Everything brand new, I'm acting brand new.
What
the
else?
best? Nothing less, I'm a princess. I ain't got no time to stress, cause I'm too blessed.
No.
I be slayed every day, you looking like a mess.
Oh, God.
You make mediocre music, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God.
I've been rapping since 3, this ain't new to me. I said I'ma go viral 2023. Ray Charles to a header, then seeing me. I'm only 7, but I still who they wanna be. You can say what I do, you can have a seat. Kids love me, they put my music on repeat. Canary Yellow be the name, you gon' remember me. I ain't leaving no crumbs when I come to eat.
Ain't no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary Yellow.
You can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Hey, no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary
Hey,
Yellow.
you can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Canary.
Yeah.
Hey, you an idiot, man.
OTM Sundays, man. Canary mother freaking yellow.
Mo dope.
Listen, if that didn't put a smile on your face, go back to bed. Get up on the other side.
Yo, that other Larry though, the other Larry, yeah. She said that's your mama fault.
Oh, these kids, I swear.
This made my Friday right here.
And that yellow is so popping. Wait a minute, canary yellow and what is it? Molly, not Nolly Red though. Nolly Red.
Nolly Red, her little sister. Yeah. Listen.
Let me find out Nolly spitting too.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and follow her on IG right now, man, because she got some content out this world. Music videos, all that. She is off the chain, and she's an honor roll student, y'all. Don't get it twisted. The grades is popping too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, listen, that one Larry though, you know what I'm saying? My father come for you. He's not coming alone. He gonna bring my uncle too.
Bring my uncle
that's
too.
right. I know that's right. He said he want all the smoke. You know what I mean?
All of it.
Yeah, that made my day right there. I was very excited last night. I said this is gonna make everybody's day. Shout out to Canary Yellow. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all do what it do. Share this. You know what I mean? We tag the at Canary Yellow. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the parents, man. They some lovely parents, man. You know what I mean? And her pops and everybody, man. Salute to what they doing. That's so powerful, so positive. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so happy that, they letting her do what she do. Because some parents is like, nah, you got to stay focused on. They really balancing it out to where she can do what she love to do. You know what I mean? And do what she do in school.
You're allowing her to about that, Queen. She already, these kids, we come to this earth knowing something about ourselves. They're allowing her to continue on that journey of just allowing her to, and chances are she may not want to do this as she get older. Right. This she may get bored with it because she's obviously dope. Like I would love to see her writing process if she even has one, you know. Could you imagine this baby sitting down with her notebook writing lyrics? Can y'all imagine? Those of you out there listening or even watching the replay, can you imagine this baby sitting down writing lyrics? Or even if you say you the dad and you a rapper, dad, and you stuck with a lyric, she give you a lyric.
Yeah, she'll give you a bar. Like, you know, say, no, dad, you say it like this. Take that word out. She's going to coach you through it. Understand? Because you see what she said in the beginning. Like, I know this is your show.
Right.
It's my show right now. Okay.
And in our orders, y'all. Grand Rising, I just want to give some shout outs to everybody. Grand Rising, Simone, I see you out there. Carlita, Marie, I see you out there. Junior Diaz, I see you out there. Lola Rue, thank you for tapping in, Queen, this morning. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Barry Banger, for continuing to rock with us every morning. Gabrielle, I see you out there. My beautiful cousin Cherise, Brenda, thank you, everybody, for tuning in this morning. This is the morning show with the Joker and your girl, Vet Green. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday.
It is Friday. Amazing Friday. That made our day. We got a good, amazing show today. We have an amazing R&B artist, Shay NYCE will be on in the top of the hour. Shout out to her. We gonna say. We also have a new music video of the day. Her name is D Sings. Her name is. She's from the West Coast. She is from San Antonio, I think she's from, but she moved to New York to go to college, and she's doing her thing, and she's going to be on our show next Friday. So we discovering some amazing good music. How you feel about the discoveries that's going on this platform, bringing some of this new neo soul R&B? It's just R&B is back.
It is. I'm loving every morning getting up and seeing what's new for the morning show. I'm in it, you all, but I'm seeing this stuff for the first time a lot of times as well. You know, Joker will tell me, you know, he got something new planned, and I'm just as surprised and excited as you are when I see it. That was definitely a welcome sunshine on this dreary gray day here in the 716. I don't know about where you all are, but I'm out in the South Towns, and it is gray. And if any of you deal with seasonal depression or seasonal mood swings, you know, be careful today, because it is definitely gray outside here in the South Towns. Over in the city, I believe it is gray as well. I think that it's supposed to rain most of the day. Don't quote me on that. I have not looked up that information, but that definitely added some sunlight to my morning today. So thank you for that. And big shout out to Canary. What is it? Canary Yellow.
Canary Yellow. She knows she is a sunshine. She yellow.
Right? She's
bringing the sunshine in our life this morning. Yeah. Shout out to her. We had a major show today. You can get right into the segments, but I had to do that right there and give y'all a sweet cup of coffee of this young princess from Tampa, Florida. Please go follow her, support her movement, because she's definitely have skills.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that was the top of the book. That was the top of the dome. That was the top. That was free. That wasn't freestyle. That was top of the dome. There's a difference between freestyle and top of the dome. Freestyle is something that's free, that you're giving them a freestyle of something you've written. Yeah, that was freestyle mean. That don't mean you go on top of the dome. That means you have a piece of work that you didn't release yet, but you'll give it to them for free and let them check your style at. You know what I mean? But on top of the dome, who can really rap on top of the dome?
Okay, right.
That's where the skills is at. That's what you know if you a hip hop head for real. You know what I mean? That's all we did in Lackawanna. We everything. The whole, if I'm not mistaken, the whole Dirty Old Noise mixtape that we did was all from the top of the dome. Every time we go in the EG house, we freestyled on top of the dome, and that was one of our top mixtapes, the Pack Crew, which is our 30-year anniversary in 2024. We celebrating that when the year dropped. You know what I'm saying? The Dirty Old Noise. Anybody still have them Dirty Old Noise cassettes? You know, I hope we can find one. As somebody in Lackawanna still got one somewhere hanging around. You know what I mean? Somebody do. Yeah. You know. But so shout out everybody, man. I appreciate y'all this morning. But let's get right into it.
This segment is this segment. Grand Rising Nari, I see you on the check-in. This segment is brought to you by Dip in Dignity. Oh my goodness. She dropped off her batch yesterday, and when I tell you the deliciousness, y'all. the deliciousness of these Rice Krispie treats. I'm sitting there. I want to eat all of them. I'm not going to lie. And she did them up for the 70s. She did the 70s thing. Thank you so much, Ashaya from Dipped in Dignity. You never fail to make me so happy with these treats. Oh my goodness, delicious. If you have not, check out the latest reel that I did on my Facebook page, I believe, and also on my Instagram page. Dipped in Dignity is, if you have an event coming up, if you have a baby shower, birthday party, Thanksgiving, I don't care what it is, contact Dipped in Dignity, find out what she can do. Those Rice Krispie treats, delicious. I had the pretzel rides for the first time yesterday. Freaking delicious. The strawberries, oh, I can go on and on and on. Just delicious. So this segment, everyone, is being brought to you by Dipped in Dignity. If you are wondering what kind of treats you should bring to the next get together, contact Dipped in Dignity. I'm sure she has something that will awaken your taste buds. So switching gears here, let's talk about this renovation that was done. I think we should have more of this. And those of you who are out there right now listening, let me know your thoughts on this. With these abandoned buildings, these abandoned schools, there's a lot of them, especially around the city. I think that they should turn them more into mixed-use places, which it seems like they're trying to do in the city of Buffalo. So, okay. Renovated School 75 reopens as a supportive housing for vets, which I think is a fantabulous idea because we don't have enough supportive housing right now. We don't have enough affordable housing, especially for low income, middle income, or even the vets. Sometimes they don't get a lot of money. A lot of times with disability, hey, Tamara Grand Rising, with disability, you may only get between $900 and $2,000 a month. That's not a lot of income. That's a fixed income. So you need for your rent to be stable. You need your rent to be based on your income because you can't really afford those rising costs. So right now, School 75 went over a $29 million development. It includes 18 additional affordable homes and 47 affordable apartments. This is School 75, everyone. It's just in time for Veterans Day. I'm getting this information off of the Buffalo News, so hopefully you can still apply if you meet any of the criteria. So the Western New York Veterans Housing Coalition and its development partner have finally completed their $29 million renovation of a long vacant school in the William Emsley area. So that's William Street going down towards Fillmore. That area is not really bad. A lot of abandoned buildings in that area, especially on Broadway as well. So I hope to see more of this. So what it did was it created 65 affordable and supportive housing units with half designed specifically for veterans. And one of the things I love about this is that they have on-site care. So all the units are affordable to households with incomes at or below 60% of the area median income. And here in Buffalo, the area median income is around $42,000. So as long as you fall within that criteria, you may be able to apply for these houses. Now, keep in mind, there's a little bit more to that. You can't just be a single person making $42,000. There is a little bit more in that. If you Google area median income in Buffalo, New York, you can get the additional criteria that's needed, because a lot of times you may need additional dependents. It may be a household of 3, just like filling out for any type of social service programs. Very, very similar. So again, all units are affordable to households with incomes at, which means it's at that 42,000 or below the 60% of the area median income. The school building itself is located at 57 Howard Street. It includes 33 apartments, everybody, with supportive services for veterans and military service disabled individuals. I hope that they do more of this, where there's supportive services right in the building, whether it's behavioral health, whether it's nurses on site. We need to see more of this, especially with our aging demographic. A lot of the baby boomers, like our parents are baby boomers. They're getting older. and they may not necessarily want to be in a nursing home. Like, who really wants to put their parents in a nursing home? I would never want to do that. But assisted living or living situations like this may be something that you're interested in because they have supportive services on site. So what's going to happen is 20 of the households will receive on-site supportive services and rental subsidies through the Empire State Supportive Housing Initiative, which is administered by the State Office of Temporary and Disability. So if you have someone that's on SSI here in New York State, they may also get a small stipend of like $33. Like, I know some people that get about $40. That's where that OTDA kicks in. It's just to help supplement some of their income. So this is in collaboration with them, while another 13 will get continuum of care rental subsidies from the U.S. Housing and Urban Development. That's HUD through Erie County. Now, I had to look up what this continuum of care and rental subsidies is, because I'm like, okay, what is that? I've never even heard of that. So what I found on Google, everybody, is a continuum of care is a collaborative funding and planning approach that helps communities plan for and provide as necessary a full range of emergency transitional, meaning like going from homeless to a home, and permanent housing for homeless and other service resources to address the various needs of homeless persons. Now, many of you may not know, but our vets, there's a high homeless population as far as our vets are concerned.
Oh, yeah. The downtown still crazy. They call it Bum Park.
Actually, no. So I don't know if you're aware, you've been gone for a while, and it started like right after I left, or when I was beginning to leave. Mayor Byron Brown did a cleanup downtown. So you don't see them as much as you did before, where if you were homeless, you may just be hanging around downtown. Although they are still there, you don't see them as much. You may see them in the park across from the bus station as people will pull up and give away food. I see, especially
that's Bum Park. They call it Bum Park. Yeah.
Oh, Bum Park. Okay, yeah, that area right there. You may see it in that area, but not as much as it used to be. Remember when the Aud was still down there?
Yeah.
You would see people sleeping on the steps of the Aud.
Yeah.
And on park benches. You don't see that as much. I was told a few years ago that because they are building up downtown, especially when they built that medical campus, that they wanted to do like a major overhaul and clean up downtown.
Yeah.
So a lot of that homelessness you don't see anymore. So what's being said, everybody, that they want every New Yorker, especially our veterans, to be in a safe and secure place that meets their needs, meaning that if you need mental health therapy, it may be beneficial to have that on site. I was writing down, I believe it was Broadway or Sycamore, somewhere in one of those major streets the other day, and I saw that there's this mixed use building that they constructed, which means there's shops, there's apartments, but there's also, which I was happy to see, a behavioral health facility in there as well, because a lot of times people don't have adequate transportation. We spoke about this yesterday. As far as healthcare, you don't have adequate transportation, or you may not even have the funds to get yourself on the bus to go out to Orchard Park. And God willing, there is transportation to go out that far. And don't let me get into this, the Medicaid cabs and Buffalo transportation, which is horrendous. I know this because I've had to deal with it with my mom. So I'm big ups to you, Governor Kathy Hochul, in the project's completion. Apparently it took about 3 years to complete, 3 years after it received the approval to actually complete it. The former school will also house the new headquarters for the coalition, which previously housed 27 homeless military veterans and others with disabilities, and in a 33-year-old 3-story apartment building, which was at 1125 Main Street. Is that the Salvation Army?
Yeah, that is Salvation. Yep, that is the address.
So familiar. Yep. I thought so.
Right across the street from the train station.
Okay.
Yeah, right across the street from the Allentown jump off. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's good, because we need more affordable housing. I know quite a few people who are in the market of trying to find homes. What about down in Pittsburgh? What's the housing market, like the medium rental that you've seen for a 1 to 2 bedroom?
Oh man, it's awesome out here. It's very affordable out here. It's very balanced. Yeah, very balanced. Pittsburgh's a very balanced city. They got a lot of different little sections and stuff and all that. That's real. They're affordable. They got affordable apartments out here. You can definitely do it well out here. We don't have no problems. Some places is better than others, but everything's so balanced out here. This is an amazing city. I mean, I can't really say nothing bad about Pittsburgh. I love it. I enjoy it. Yeah. I ain't dipping to the market like I want to yet. I've been in and out, seeing what's going on, and and all that. But I think I'm definitely going to be tapping in very heavy in 2024 and really get things moving, because I know they're very good at podcasts. I might do some pop-ups and all that. I might do a morning pop-up in the spring or something and do some things and get involved.
Mm-hmm.
What we do. Yeah.
Well, turning the corner on another article. We are still local here to the 716 in Buffalo. This is being reported by the Buffalo News. A former Rochester area Wegmans employee has been sentenced to a year for the theft of nearly $600,000 from the company. It took her about 10 years to do, but allegedly, they're saying that she stole close to $600,000. So Alicia Torres, 48 of Webster, pled guilty in June to wire fraud for thefts between 2014 and February 2023. So she was just caught. This just happened, and she had been doing this for close to 10 years. So Torres worked for the grocery store chain for about 27 years, and she processed about 350 fraudulent credit card refund requests in a system used to fulfill customers' prescriptions, according to federal prosecutors. Woo, child. Woo, child.
Yeah.
The fraudulent refund amounts were based on what Torres saw customers receive in previous transactions. So she then tricked the pharmacist on duty to sign off on and authorize the fraudulent refund request. After the requests were approved, Torres swiped her bank account. Woo. She swiped her bank card in the store's point of sale system to pay herself the money. What are your thoughts on this case?
Yeah, that's what we did. Crazy.
I sipped my coffee.
Yeah. That's crazy. What's your thoughts for everybody else? That's my answer. Crazy. Off the chain.
What are your thoughts out there? Anyone that is listening right now? Byers Banger said 1 year for $600,000. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
So between 2020 and February 2023, she also used Wegmans gift cards to steal $10,922. The judge ordered Torres to pay restitution of $578,944. So everybody, even if you are watching the replay, what are your thoughts on this case? She, over a course of 10 years, she stole close to $600,000 from Wegmans. Over a course of 10 years.
Yeah, she mastered that. 10 years? She mastered that. Even if she get caught, she still mastered it. Yeah.
She got greedy, they would say.
Oh, yeah.
Gabrielle said using her own card was so dumb. Create a paper trail to track back to herself. Gabrielle, I just had this conversation with someone last night. People do not understand. Like, why would you create that paper trail? You out here doing dirty. Why would you create that paper trail?
They don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? They tell they not perfect. She mastered certain things, but she a dumb one too. You got to, she definitely, she ain't smart about doing it. She ain't overthink that thing enough. She just wanted to get that bag and keep moving, thinking that she won't get caught. But everything is digital now, so you can get caught faster now.
Simone said, I agree with Gabrielle. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm amazed that she was able to do it for so long too, Simone.
10 years, that's a lot. 10 years is a long time.
Like, how was she able to do that for almost 10 years? She must have thought that she was going to never get caught. Ever get caught. 10 years?
I think they probably let her do it on purpose.
Towards the end.
Yeah, they
So
probably let
what
her
do
do
you
that, but they probably caught her within the 4 or 5 years, and now okay, she want to keep going. I'm gonna let her ride for a minute, see if she gonna stop, and then we gonna
27
surprise
years.
her.
She was employed by Wegmans for 27 years. That's a lot of longevity right there.
Yeah,
A lot of longevity.
wow.
You know, not to make it where this is right what she did, but it is questionable that an employee would have to go down that path of literally, you know, standing on the chances of losing her job, which she did, going to jail just to try and possibly survive. We don't know what she was doing with this money. Maybe she couldn't make ends meet. We don't know. I'm not here to judge. I just find it ironic that more and more of these cases are popping up. And again, I'm going to go back to take care of your employees. Take care of the citizens that are voting for you here in the US of the A. Okay? We shouldn't be struggling like this, y'all. We should not be struggling like this. And I'm just going to leave it like that, because there's way too many people struggling out here than doing well. Like that 1%, everyone, is real. That 1% means 1% of the nation is doing okay. Well, what about the 99% that's struggling? What about the 99% that got shut off notice sitting on their table? What about the 99% that can't go to the doctor because they got a $5,000 deductible that they need to pay? You know what I mean? What about that?
Right. Yeah.
Take care
Oh,
of your
well,
people.
let's go ahead and take a break real quick. We're gonna get into a commercial and a music video, and then we're gonna come back with some more hot topics. And then we got Shay Nice should be rolling in after that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get right back into it. Let's take this little break. You know what I'm saying? And do what we do. You know, this is brought to you by right here.
Make sure you shop with Dip with Dignity. It is the best strawberries dipped in chocolate that I have ever had. Listen, y'all, if you want a treat that's sure to knock you off your feet, you need to get with Dipped in Dignity, okay? These are the best treats that I have ever had, and I am not somebody who liked strawberry dipped in chocolate. I was never that girl, but when I taste these treats by Dipped in Dignity, oh my God, OMG, 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 I couldn't just eat one. Ooh. Make sure you get with Dipped in Dignity, the very
I've been smoking on letting shit go while sipping on distance, letting people do what they want. Not my job to fix shit. I've been living so free. Stressing ain't for me. I'm letting people place themselves where they wanna be. Be weird if you want to. Hey, yeah, be weird if you want. Be weird if you want. Be weird if you want. Listen, I surrender to God when I learned I'm not in control. I used to hassle loved ones for not abiding the code. I used to think that love meant the same for everyone, until I heard my love in places my ears would never turn. Be weird if you want to. Hey, yeah. Be weird if you want. Be weird if you want to. Be weird if you want. Listen, I'm not trusting trusting. I know love, I know what it means. Define it for yourself, and it'll save you some peace. So be weird, be weird, be weird. If you want to boo boo, skip the boo boo, skip boo the boo the boo the boo boo, skip the boo boo, skip the boo boo boo, skip the boo boo boo, get the boo the boo the boo boo, get the boo
Oh, here we go. Nah, there's two ladies waiting for us.
if you want to.
I like that. Be weird. Be you.
If you want to, that's D Sing. She will be on the show next Friday. You know what I mean? That is the music video of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that joint was definitely a soulful joint. She remind you of that? You know,
Ooh. Right off the bat, probably a little bit of Erica for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Definitely a little bit of Erica, a little
yeah.
bit of I don't know. Why can't I think of her name? Not Jasmine. Why I got her India
India Irie.
Yeah, a little bit India.
Yeah, India Irie. Yeah. There's a little bit of Jill Scott. I had Jill Scott up in there. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely soulful.
she's very soulful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's that soulful neo soul, that soul jazz type of sound. You know what I'm saying? She had the discovery on IG. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's gonna be on the show next Friday. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be another good Friday. You
Yeah,
know. Yeah,
Gabriel said he likes that.
she gonna interview her, and she gonna be our co-host. So she gonna be through the whole show next week. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah,
Okay.
I hear definitely Jill Scott. Yeah. Gabriel said, yeah, Jill Scott, no doubt. Yeah, all
Well,
day.
what you got going on today, Joker? What you got to talk about
Oh
this
man, you
morning?
know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm always, with my mentors always keep me on my toes every day. Uh Shout out to, Miss Davis and them. They always check up on me, see what's going on. She was tuned in this morning, checking out Canary. You know what I mean? She put it in my inbox that the young girl is snapping. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know what I mean? But you definitely giving a reminder of what people want to do in their lives, man. As far as this, like you said, the podcast situation, we have a special, webinar. You know what I mean? Y'all definitely can get involved in that situation. Talk about that a little bit. That webinar you would like to do.
Yeah, so I'll be hosting a webinar towards the end of the month, beginning of December, just an overview of podcasting 101, how to start your podcast, whether it is you going on video and just not having that fear, to what programs I use, depending on what phones or what systems you're using, what kind of computer you're using. We'll go over that. Really, really high level and basic, nothing too deep. If you want to go deeper, I'm willing to stay on and we can do the entire session for the $25. For those of you who are interested in the entire session, what we will cover is just your basically podcasting basics, what systems you can upload it to make sure that your podcast, your audio goes to the different platforms, as well as utilizing YouTube. We'll go over that, how to upload your videos to YouTube. You got to make sure you have some time. Don't think that you're going to be able to edit, create, edit, and upload within an hour. It takes a while to upload the video. So we'll go over that. We'll go over some basic creating reels, the type of content that you want to create, how long that. Thank you so much, Danrielle, how long your video should be when you're creating the content, because you'll be surprised how a few pictures can go a very, very long way. Maybe you want to be a podcaster where you invite people into your life and you want them to get a glimpse of who you are outside of your podcast, just to get to know the host, especially, hey, New York Bronx Grand Rising, especially if you are an up and coming podcast and you're trying to build your brand or build your audience. A lot of times it's helpful to give our audience a glimpse into our lives. And to do that is very, very simple. It's, you know, taking some pictures, taking a video. Maybe you're out going to lunch or something like that, and you want to just take a few snippets. It really does not take a lot of time. It's really about you being consistent with it and taking the time to snap those videos, snap those pictures, and just turn them into creations, because we want to get to know you. We want your podcast to do well on the audio and video side. I started out audio only before I found out during my research that many times people like to see the video as well. Some people prefer the video, some people prefer the audio. It's about knowing who your audience is and knowing their preferences. And in order to do that, you have to try different things out. So I don't want you fellow podcasters or anybody out there that's watching the replay to think that you need to be just in one box, like just video only or just audio only. You really want to try your hand at the different things, or maybe both, and see which one your audience gravitates to. So we'll be talking about that. And then we'll also get a little bit into marketing. For me, I had to first get comfortable with doing it. And that's what's up, Dambrielle. 12,500 views as of this morning. And the shorts do really help, Dambrielle. We're going to talk about that as well. Getting that information out there, the shorts and the reels, those really do help. Dambrielle can attest to that, because he can see his insights growing. So we're going to get into that as well.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people, me and my mentors had not really a debate, but they agree on most of the things that a lot of them was bringing to the table. That they were talking about music videos. They said music videos is pretty much dead. I said, yeah, unless you have a platform for it. You know what I mean? This is a platform. This is a platform where we play videos. So video is not dead if you have a platform. Like, it's more than this platform that plays videos. We have, shout out to Big 7, Time to Grind Radio, timetogrind.com, plays music videos. Shout out to DJ Chuck T, who plays music videos. Now, there's a platform of videos. Buffalo's own, Jazz Boy, 716 Uncut, plays music videos. So platforms like that plays music videos. That part is not dead. As far as artists want to get their videos getting a lot of views, is dead because of the fact that short form is taking over. You know what I mean? I recommend every artist to stop putting up their whole videos on YouTube. Take one video and do like 8 to 9 different short form content out of that music video and post it in order, and every week, every other day type of thing with an ad. I'll guarantee you can reach 500,000 faster than you can do a full video to hit 500. Trust me.
So what do you suggest they do with the full video? Because there's still artists out there spending money to make full videos. What do you suggest they do with those?
Don't release them.
Oh no.
Waste your time.
Oh wow.
Use that full video for platforms like this.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put it on YouTube, or send the links to people that do video, but don't try to push that video thinking that you're going to get a high volume. You're not. You're wasting your data time. You know what I mean? Do short form. Take a 3-minute video and do 8 pieces of content with that video.
Yeah.
And we're going to you release it on YouTube, but don't do an ad on that. Just do ads on your short form. They want to see the whole video, then they can go to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But don't push the issue. Don't waste your marketing time, because it's dead in that area. Let the people find you, or do an ad on that video on short form content on your IG. Then people, you will get discovered, like platforms like us, platforms like Big 7, Time to Grind, DJ Chuck T and his review video show. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other platforms that do that, but I say don't waste your time pushing your full video content. You know what I'm saying? Because pretty much, because videos is now on Spotify now. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Music videos, artists.
Music videos, right?
Yeah, right. Artists, not podcasters.
No, not
podcasters. And we're going to go into how to make those full videos into multiple shorts. Dambrielle, you have a program that you can do that with. So I'll go through that, especially those of you who are using different programs like Zoom and StreamYard to create your podcast. there's multiple ways that you can break those down into short form content. StreamYard is very, very easy. It's and I'll talk about this during our webinar. What I started doing to help me know, because when you break down, I'll just drop this free 99. When you break down your video, you really want to capture those moments of different conversations. So if it's a conversation that we're having that's a really hot topic, those are the videos that I'm gonna want to break. Those are the timestamps that I'm going to create my reels on. For example, maybe we got to talking about mental health, which is huge on the morning show. I realized that when we talk about mental health, our numbers, a lot of you are engaged, and that tells me that it's because, one, it's a really great topic, and two, because I'm not alone in my mental health challenges, and you are also not alone. So it's a really great topic. I watch the numbers, everybody. So I noticed that when we talk about certain things. So if I'm having a show and we're talking about mental health, that may be a snippet that I want to grab. So I'm definitely going to talk about that. And then we are going to go into marketing. For me, you do want to market your podcast or whatever it is that you are doing, but you want to first get comfortable. You want to get comfortable being in front of the camera and also get comfortable editing your stuff. So before you even get that far, you want to get comfortable in knowing what it is that you're doing, because it took me a little while to get comfortable. The editing, once I learned how to edit my videos, it became fun. There's a lot, and for me, it's easier for me to edit on my phone. It's easier for me to capture videos on my phone. You too?
Yeah, on certain content I do, like if I'm doing like a piece of artwork that I'm doing, I have like different apps on my phone where I can clear it up and that type of thing. I can do some prep work on it.
Yes.
But but I like StreamYard, and I like some other platforms that I checked out that have everything set already for you. All you gotta do is upload your video, put in the video, and put in the part you want. Is already cut for you, like StreamYard does. You know what I mean? So on my phone when I'm doing my prep work and I'm clearing it up and I'm cutting it, I think the phone is a little easier with the app, especially on Android. You know what I mean? It's real easy.
On Apple too, CapCut is amazing. I'm still learning how to use CapCut, still learning, because there's so much to it. By the time we get to that webinar, I'll be more proficient with CapCut. But me, I'm still really learning how to use it. Simone said, as a viewer, the reels and shorts are more convenient because we want to view things or get to the point quickly. That will determine if we look for the full video on the topic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. And that's the thing with music videos. My mentor, Wendy Day, y'all need to Google Wendy Day and Pippa Ken. And my mentors, I talk with them like once a month on a Zoom. And Pippa Ken said this in the beginning of the year of 2023, and I pushed the issue for like 3 months. I'm gonna push the issue again in this fourth quarter. Stop promoting. Stop posting if you're not gonna do an ad. You're wasting the database. They're gonna shadow box you. If you're not doing any ads, they're gonna shadow box you because nothing is free.
Yeah.
He made that very clear again. Like, people is still steady thinking they're gonna reach a certain number. You know what I mean? You know, some people might get 5K and be comfortable with that 5K. So you might be comfortable with that 13K, 20K. But he was like, but you got to understand. He said that the algorithm is at 100K or better right now. You know what I mean? The intelligence is at 1 million right now. So why not be a part of that? Why not? Why would you want to be that part of that community? It's going to do things better for you. So he was like, do an ad. $2 ad, $1 ad for 15 days. That's $15, $1. Like, who don't have that in their budget to market yourself and get more money? Like, he said, I don't understand. He said, I'm fed up.
It's fun going through the entire process of even going to. I remember starting my podcast and just getting in front of the camera, just talking. And then editing that to add the different characters and the pop-ups. Maybe you want to say new post, or, you know, that part is fun. And then going down to, you know, posting it to YouTube and being elated that finally I was able to post it to YouTube. So it's definitely a process. Don't be too hard on yourself, everybody. Gabrielle said, I need to do ads. I need to do ads. Yeah. On how you,
want he said, I need to do ads.
It's about
How
your
do you
interest.
know
It's
what
knowing
ads
which one
push?
to hit.
Okay, that's an easy question. That's that right there. That question right there is to answer this. Whatever is hot, whatever you talking that's hot, that's a topic that's in your podcast that you know that people is listening, tuned in, and they're engaging. That part.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking about Joe Blow at one of your conversations in your podcast with the Atlanta Housewives, well, guess what? That part you talking about Joe Blow in, that's the short form content right there. Use that and do an ad, and then have your link in. Put your link in the ad. If you don't know how to do that, you got to take the class. We'll teach you how to do that when you're doing an ad. Link. So when they click on the picture or they click on your ad, it automatically goes to your YouTube. That's going to bring more subscribers and more followers to that ad, and then it's going to bring you more money to be monetized. So you got to be over 1,000. You got to have over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to get paid. You know what I mean? That's your goal. To always get 1,000 subscribers or better, so you can get paid in your sleep. You know what I mean? Then you can really gonna do ads, because now that's gonna rack up. You know what I'm saying? I know a person right now, Alicia G. I'll use her as an example out of Buffalo. She's making over $13,000 a month on YouTube. 13K she's making a month, and it's not missing. She's been doing that for 8 months straight now. You know what I mean? Off her ads, off her content. And she does about 13 ads a month of an average of $2 to $3 per ad. So she has a major budget. She take 10% of that budget of what she's making and put it right back in nothing but ads. You know what I'm saying? Using the proper audience and the proper ingredients of the people that she knows that love what she does, because she knows her audience. And I'll teach you how to know your audience, what type of audience you're looking for, who you want to look at your content. You know what I'm saying? Find out who loves that type of situations you're talking about. There's an audience for everything on the internet. I don't care if you're talking about doodle and pee. There's an audience for that internet. The people that love to talk about doodle and pee. It is what it is.
You can use, if you are using StreamYard, you have the capability to create the shorts, and as long as there's no music behind it. Facebook does have a program now, because I'm enrolled in a program where there is various music that you can use and get paid from, but you have to there's levels on Facebook that you have to go through and achieve. They call them just different levels. So right now, I've been doing this for a while. I've been getting paid off of Facebook for about a year now. So it took me a while to get to the level where now they suggest music to me. And as long as I use that particular music, and there's a long list of music that you can use and you can get paid off of it. Unfortunately, until you reach that level, if you have music behind your video, you will be unable to get monetized for it. It's just some caveats that Facebook and a lot of these platforms they use.
Not your full video. No, never put an ad on the full video ever.
Grand Rising Bam Fam.
Ever, never do that. Never do that. Use short form content. You're going to make a YouTube your main source of income. To do that, you got to do a lot of short form content. If you're on StreamYard, they do it for you. You can go in and do it, and I'll say use 3 different short pieces of content on every episode. You know what I mean? And you pick 3 different types of audience, and I can teach you how to do that. Bam Fam in the house. Want to appreciate the highlight and the follow. Once you know your audience, it's pretty much it's not easy, but you'll know exactly your demographic, and it becomes easy. Like, it really didn't take long for Vet Green, because she was already in her audience without even doing an ad. All I did was teach her how to tweak it out, and then she hit 100K overnight.
Look, I became consistent, everybody, because it did. The reason why you want to be consistent is so that your insights are real-time insights. If you're not consistent, that means your insights are kind of going to be spewed. That means they're going to be all over the place. They aren't really accurate insights. But when you are consistent, that means that your stuff is in the algorithm. It's constantly recycling. And also, that means that your followers, thank you so much, Bam Fam. That means that your followers are going to see it because you're consistent with it. And that means also that your insights are going to be more accurate. You really want to, I'd say, give it at least 30 days because you can't determine what your real insights are if the information is you want to have adequate information. You don't want to just have a few days. You want to have at least 30 days. And Joker, you can agree. Hey, Ashaya, the owner of Dipped in Dignity, you want to have I'll say at least 30 days of content. At least 30 days.
At least 30 days. Once you move on, it can be shorter. And right now, you at the point now where you don't have to do 30 days. You don't be able to do it.
I've been doing it for a while, though.
Be consistent. Yeah, you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah,
but if you haven't been doing it for a while,
new ones, the ones who are just now starting out, that's not. I wouldn't rely on those insights because they remember those insights are based on the amount of days. So if you've only been doing it for 5 days, those are only 5 days worth of insights. Right. I want at least 30 days. That's with anything. You want to have at least 30 days to just to get an accurate picture of what it is that you're working with. So if you're consistent for at least 30 days, and I would say, that's a good number.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this too to everybody. You know what I mean? I talked to myself about this years ago, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell you guys, when y'all look at your insights, don't look at the number, look at the color. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at, you know, it say one and it's in the green, that means you're doing good. As long as it's in the green, whatever that number is, don't worry about the number, worry about the color. When that joint stops turning green, that's when you worry about what's going on wrong. Okay, I need to do something different. I need to do something. I got to stay in the green. You know what I mean? So look at the color when you're in your insights. If you're not in the green nowhere, then you're not doing nothing. That lets you know that your page is shadow blocked, to where the algorithm does not let nobody see your content.
It can also mean that you haven't been consistent.
That's right, that too.
It can also mean that. You really got to look at you look at your stuff. You can go now and look at what you've done just this year.
That's right.
You can look at what you've done this year, and it'll tell you month by month, especially Instagram. I'm not really too familiar with Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook do too.
Those insights.
You go in your insights, because you know we do the our podcast page. You go in the insights, and it says 28 days. It's an arrow. Click on that. You can go down since we started, and you click on them days, and you can click on that, and they'll tell you exactly the whole thing on everything, your engagements and everything, to break everything down around the corner. So yeah, you know, you can definitely do that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is not an overnight thing, but once you get the ball rolling and you're in the green, you're doing amazing. I don't care what that number say. It could say +0 and it's in the green. That means you're still in the positive. That means you're still moving forward. The algorithm is working with you, and that number is going to change less than 72 hours. So, you know, that's a good thing I like about the insights in that area. And that's one thing that my mentor, especially Wendy Day, she was like, people always want to look at the numbers. Leave the numbers alone. Let the numbers do what they're doing. They have their own little personality. They have their own little thing they're doing.
That's where we disagree, but that's just our background. I'm a numbers person, everybody, but that's my background. I know I come from that background, so I know what the numbers equal the results.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not paying attention to the numbers like, oh, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Paying attention to the numbers.
You gonna stress yourself out, Queen.
No, it's not that. I'm paying attention
baby.
to the
Don't
numbers
do that.
to know what we're doing well and what.
Right. I understand what you're saying, because you in that field.
Yeah. And you can get your page shadow blocked by using too many hashtags or the same hashtag over and over again.
Yeah, that too. Yep. You get a shadow block. You get your shadow block if you're not doing anything. You get a shadow block if you're just posting and not doing any ads. You get a shadow block if you're don't know your audience. Because you can know your audience and don't do an ad and still be in the green. You know what I mean? Because I know exactly who to tag. I know exactly who to, you know what I mean, who to push. And that's one thing I'm real good at. That's my strong point on, you know what I mean? I know how to do this without doing an ad. And that's why, you know, when we first started our page for this podcast, I was doing the marketing for it without an ad, and we were still in the green. You know what I mean? Then we started doing ads on it because the ad going on right now as we live. And now the numbers is really going up. Now we really averaging about 30 new followers almost a day, it seemed like. Maybe, you know what I mean? So we already moving forward in a different way. But yeah, you gotta know, you gotta be consistent, you know, on a lot of things. It varies on a lot of things. You know what I mean? Because you can, you know, but my main thing is if you don't know your audience, you know, you already messed up. No matter what you do, you can do an ad and don't know your audience. You still gonna not be in the green because you're not hitting your target audience. You just hit people.
If we're being realistic about a person learning their audience, how long do you think it takes for them to learn their audience? Or how long do you think, if they're paying attention, and I'm saying this, Embryo, because you do want to get familiar with what you are putting out in the numbers. You don't want to watch them too much. I may look at mine now, I may look at mine once a month. Because and then I get the insights report as well. So I don't even really have to look at them.
Yeah.
Sometimes before I do an ad, I'll look at my numbers because I want to see if there's been any change about as far as the demographic. Like I talked about it the other day. My demographic is still relatively the same as far as men and women, as far as the age. It's not going anywhere. It is what it is. You know, I said I wanted to appeal to a certain demographic, and God is saying, no, child, appeal to this demographic.
Depends of what you're doing. For an example, like we doing this podcast here. We, you know, I pretty much know our audience, me being a marketing manager. I know what they're targeting. I know what to target off the jump. And then when I did that, when I target everything, what happened with ours, it went down and then it went back up because the algorithm had to reset. So you can do an ad and your stuff go down. Don't be discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you look at the numbers, Queen, and you probably be like, "Oh my God, what I do wrong?" No, you didn't do nothing wrong.
I don't look at it like that. I really like to look at what it is that the audience is listening to, because they're the ones that I mean, you guys, you all out there are the reason why our numbers go up and down.
Right.
So if there's a particular subject, like I know that mental health is a really great subject that a lot of you love for us to talk about, because I pay attention. I pay attention to the numbers in the corner. I pay attention to the views, not as a bad thing. I pay attention because that's that audit brain in me. I pay attention to the numbers because it's that part of me.
How can you get to unblock? Get it unblock, shadow block. What you can do is, number one, you got to know your audience. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Once you know your audience, you know exactly what to do. Number one, stop doing hashtags. Number one, stop doing hashtags. Don't do hashtags for a while, and start from scratch from that. Then try to figure out your audience. For example, let me see how you find your. I'm gonna give y'all a big rundown of how to find your audience. And this is the best demonstration that I use on every one of my classes I teach, and I did the same thing with Vet Green. You remember this? If you're a bakery, what does a bakery do? What do the bakery use?
Yeah.
Those things, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a bakery and I have a bakery and I want to reach the audience to sell what I'm selling. I'm a baker. Okay. I'm in the kitchen baking cakes, cookies, and all that. So if I do an ad on my bakery, I'm going to put in what's the main thing everybody's doing every day. People's getting married all the time. I'm going to put wedding cakes. Okay, that's the first thing. That's going to hit all the people that you know that love wedding cakes, that's getting married across the world or whatever demographic you're using. So I can use like three cities. I can use Buffalo, Atlanta, LA. Them are 3 cities I'm using on my ad. Okay, now I'm going to put wedding cakes. Then I'm going to see who loves chocolate chip cookies. Put that in my demographic. Put that in my audience. I'm going to put peanut butter cookies. I'm going to put sugar cookies. Because it's getting to the holidays now. I'm going to put sugar cookies. It's the season now they're giving. I'm going to put pumpkin spice.
I'm a podcaster, so I'm going to use, you know, Yeti mic, the things that you're using.
Use things that you're using. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm still in the bakery. Now I'm going to use the ingredients that I use. I'm going to put cinnamon. I'm going to put nutmeg. Who loves nutmeg? Who loves sugar? Who loves flour? Who loves all my, put the ingredients in my content. The people who love to cook. I'm going to put chef. You know what I mean? I'm going to put culinary schools. I'm going to put all these things in there that got something to do with cooking and bakery. That's going to reach the audience of those people who loves those things, that's going to see your content, that's going to engage with you, share it, like it, and love it.
And you do that because a lot of times those interests and insights are the things. If you look at if you yourself as a consumer, putting on your consumer hat and not your business hat, as a consumer, the ads that are generated that you see are based on your likes and preferences. So the audience that you want to engage with, and the audience that you want to engage with your posts are going to be based on those particular things. So for me, I love clothes, I love shoes. So what do I see a lot of? I see a lot of shoes and stuff. If I were a shoe salesperson, I would put, one of my favorite designers, Alexander Wang. I would put that because I want to reach the people who's into shoes.
Queen Goldie, how you doing? Good morning. Her hair is fabulous, though.
Thank you.
Her hair is fabulous. She's definitely queen this morning. I
had to change it up, y'all. I'm trying to embrace my inner me. So how I'm feeling. I didn't get my hair braided yet, so I'm trying on.
Nice.
And these are all wigs that I had in the closet, y'all. I got a whole bunch of them.
So pretty much, as same with me. Be careful. I'm gonna say this too. This is another free 99. Be careful what pages you like. That is very important when you want to bring people to your content. You know what I'm saying? I always love R&B stuff on our page because we R&B is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? R&B is wide open. I'm getting a lot of sponsors of a lot of R&B artists on our podcast page. And on my regular page, I get a lot of R&B, a lot of boom bap, and a lot of things going on my other pages. And then I got my Paint and Drip page. I see a lot of people doing shoes, painting, art. You know what I mean?
Get a lot of shoes and stuff because of Paint and Drip.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of shoes on my page also.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you see those things. So if you got a fight video, somebody in there fighting that Popeye, Walmart video, you click like, you just let the algorithm know, like, okay, Dan Brels, you doing this podcast, but you clicked on a ratchet video. Now you confuse the algorithm, like, okay, is you doing this or you loving this? So guess what? They're going to pick what you just clicked on. Now you're going to see a lot of fighting videos on your content. So when you do an ad, those people who love fighting videos going to see your ad, and you just wasted the demographic of your audience because you clicked on it. I'm very picky who I click on. I'm very picky who I share. They got to be in the same community as me. This internet devices here, since everything is not free, they're called digital communities. This is a digital world on these devices on the internet. You got to figure out your community, support that community, to thrive on that community, so you can have that same community of audience to see what you got going on, so you can have your audience, and it'll be easier for you to do an ad. People don't understand that, artists. A lot of y'all that wonder why the people's not seeing your music. You wonder why people's not downloading your music. You wonder why you ain't getting a lot of streams on Spotify, because you just shared a video of your cousin beating a girl up on Bailey.
All right, y'all. You know what? It's funny because one of my mentor in my head, Lisa Nichols, a few years ago, she put up a post and she was basically saying, who are you following? You wonder basically what you just said. Like, you wondering why your stuff isn't getting noticed. Who are you following? I immediately went and cleaned up my Instagram. Cleaned up because I didn't understand that, everybody. So switching gears a little bit, Robert De Niro, everybody, has been a jury awards $1.2 million to Robert De Niro's former assistant in a gender discrimination case. Did y'all know that this was going on?
Wow.
I did not even know that. I knew about the child support and all of that, but a gender discrimination case? So a jury awarded more than $1.2 million to Robert De Niro's former personal assistant Thursday, finding one of his companies responsible for subjecting her to a toxic work environment. People, come on, people.
Yeah.
Listen, some people aren't going to continue to stand for the stuff. Some people are getting tired of it. The harassment. Now, this is a toxic work environment. What, have you ever been in a toxic work environment?
Oh man, yes, I have. Oh my God. Yeah.
How did you handle it? Or if any of you out there have been in the toxic, I've spoken about it.
Well, I got I was working in a toxic working environment and also got discriminated at the same time, working at Home Depot on Elmwood, and I had a
Mm.
lawsuit, and they wasn't trying to give me my unemployment, and I won that case because they had our people was coming up in there. What is that? What they call it? Black rights movement in Buffalo came in, and they came in, talked to the owner. They went to the corporate office. They faxed them. They drove to the corporate office in Atlanta. All that. Yeah, they really went out for me on that, and yeah, it definitely would have been a case if they wouldn't give you my unemployment and everything from that situation.
Was it a race discrimination, a male discrimination? What kind of discrimination was it?
Of me being a black man working in Home Depot, pretty much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and then they made it seem like that that I assaulted somebody, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I was in his face. You know what I mean? But I didn't swing. I didn't do none of that. None of that. I walked away. You know what I mean? And they try to lie and say I spit in his face, but no, I was just having a conversation. A little bit of drops. What I'm saying, how it be. I was and I came close. You know what I mean? Of throwing them hands, but I didn't. Something told me to stop, and that's what got me to win the case. And then they interviewed me on the phone, and then the girl was like, she had said something like so you was very upset of how he said something to you. You know what I mean? And how do you feel? How you feel about something? And I answered it, and then she had said something, and then something that makes sense. I said exactly, and then she said, "Well, we done with this meeting." And then she had to give it to me because she felt the same way. Because I think the young lady that I was talking to was a black woman that was in the investigation, and she felt that, and and she felt that pain. And I won.
How long did it take you? How long did it take you to get from up under that case?
Man, it took about a good month.
Wow.
Yep. And that's and I was on unemployment for a whole year, in Buffalo, but yeah, that was a real that was a very toxic working environment. Definitely was. I dealt with it for a while, but when that happened, that was the straw of everything. And and home make it so bad. Home Depot is an amazing company. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing away from them. They have a good amazing company, but when you have a leadership that follows what they call it, brown nosing, and you got your own people that's in there, their integrity is under the table. I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? And and my integrity is very strong. You know what I mean? And certain things I just didn't tolerate the whole time I was working there for 3 years. I was a foreman at the lumber department. Those who know Home Depot, those who remember me working at Home Depot, my integrity is very important to me. You know what I mean? I'm in that integrity game like Monique. You know what I mean?
That felt that had to have been horrible. And Dambriel saying that he's in one right now that they lie and they all stay on code with people and what people need to realize is they need to do this. They do this often to people, but a lot of people don't know how to go about putting a stop to it, and it's mentally draining. That had to have been so mentally taxing to you.
And I was very outspoken on a lot of things, man. A lot of the managers know me. Shout out to a couple of the management that worked there. Was very cool. That understood, especially it was Caucasian. They come from the hood. One of the managers was from Riverside, from the hood. He's been working in Home Depot for like 30 years, and he was a manager, and he understood me. He understood how my pain was coming from the hood. So it's good to have that one person that was Caucasian as in the hood that understands not just me being a worker, but where I come from and where I stand. And I'm an amazing worker. They was, and every manager, even the district manager, even knew about me. Like, Frank is one of the top workers in the building. Like, why he's not getting promoted? What's going on? Even he said that. Like, we need to do something. We need to, you know what I mean? And I got the foreman the job for lumber, and gave me a raise, and then my bonus was nice that year and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like they had certain good people in that department, in the businesses and them jobs that actually love what people do. And I don't know about everybody else's job, that they work for? Is that, do y'all have that one person that definitely that's there for you, that's in the higher leadership, but they just don't have no backing? You know what I mean? But they speak for you when they can. You know what I mean? As long as you stay on your toes and keep doing what you're doing. Do y'all have that in your job? Do you have that in your job, Queen?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of times also, you get employers who are afraid to go against the grain, afraid to go against the higher powers that be, so they will remain silent. But I heard a long time ago that employees don't leave the job, they leave their bosses. Hey, Melinda, grand rising to you. Employees don't leave their jobs, they actually leave their supervisors, their bosses.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and that's one thing I did have on my belt in that situation. Shout out to that. But I'm very, any job I go to, I let it be known, even in the interview, I'm very outspoken. You know what I mean? I know, and they still hire me. So like, they don't know. I don't come disrespectful or nothing like that. If there's something ain't right, it is what it is. If it's a duck, it look like a duck, sound like a duck, it's a damn duck.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it's a damn dog. What do you mean? Like, no, I'm not. We're not doing this. We're not playing this game at work. Okay, I don't play those games. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to perform and get out your face. That's what I do, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it 150,000%, because that's me. You know what I mean? Same thing working on the podcast. I go beyond. That's my mental. That's been me and my work ethic. You know what I mean? Queen Vet Green might want me to put up 3 posts of something for the podcast. I'm going to do extra on that. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's my work ethic. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, allegedly, the personal assistant is accusing the actor. Hey, Lamar. Is accusing the actor of being an abusive boss. This coat is tearing my arm up. Y'all don't know how much pain. Ooh. So Robert De Niro testified in the trial where the personal assistant is accusing the actor of being an abusive boss. This is mentally abusive and emotionally abusive, is what she's claiming. She's saying that sometimes he appeared to be grouchy. This was during the trial. He appeared to be grouchy. He restrained himself from erupting during the interaction between the person who the accuser and the judge. So finally he was like, this is nonsense. He erupted and was like, this is nonsense. I guess he couldn't take it anymore. He has a countersuit against her, saying that she stole from him, that she apparently she was making $300,000, okay, annually, right? Okay. Annually before she quit. But that $300,000 probably meant that she had to work 24/7, 365, or at least be available. Yep, Dan Brielle said, take advantage of EAP. Yes, I love EAP if your job offers it, and document your daily experience. Thank you so much for that information, Dan Brielle. He is exactly right.
That's dope right there. What's going on? What's going on, 4-star?
Just so everybody knows, EAP is just the Employee Assistance Program. What's going on, man?
Nothing, same old. Different dollars, scratching and surviving, trying to make it. All those colloquialisms that we all use on a daily basis, I'm all those in one. And I was wondering, I see Dan Brielle's name all the time. Dan Brielle, we need you on the show. You should be You should be over here or something. You should be on one of these sides of me. You comment enough. You on the show enough, and I think even if you don't show your face. Even if it's just a picture, we need to get you on the show.
That's right.
You sprinkle too much on top of the cake to not be involved in making the cake. You got to be on the show one other day.
Right, Dan Brielle is an honorary member of the morning show. I can't wait until Dan Brielle gets everything going and becomes a weekly guest on the morning show. Definitely looking forward to that. Could you imagine have you ever got harassed at work or been made to feel uncomfortable at work?
Oh, it wouldn't be work if I didn't. I don't know a job where I'm treated fairly, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, between restaurants, hospital, and construction, those are two main things I've done in my entire life. They are all male Caucasian dominated businesses, all of them. I mean, there's not many jobs that aren't in America nowadays, but those are definitely it. I've been called the N-word. I've been pushed. I've been all types of stuff. I've invited people out back. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I've been through it all, and I've been through it all twice.
That's me all day. Very outspoken. Unapologetically.
yes. I've had to pull people up into hospital and be like, yo, I was born in the fruit belt. If you really feel the way you feel, we can go outside and talk about this. I don't got to do all this for all these people. I don't care about none of these people.
That's a fact.
I don't need people to know that I'm tough. None of that. I'm going to let you know I'm tough.
Only person going to know about it is me and you. Only person going to know about it but me and you. But you know what I'm saying? If you come out with a black eye, a busted nose, I come with a busted lip, I'm going to say I fell down the stairs.
I'll pretend like I ain't know what happened. What happened to you? Somebody messed you up.
I fell down the stairs. That's what I'm saying. I fell down the stairs, slipped on the ice outside, hit my head on the bank.
I fell down the stairs. Gabrielle said it's very common workplace discrimination, hostile environment, and it is disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
We're raised as men to like it's supposed to happen. And since you're a man, you gotta go and still make money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just part of the job. Like when I start a new job, I think of three things: transportation back and forth to the job. Am I capable of completing the job on a daily basis myself? And what bull am I gonna go through? Who am I not gonna like? Okay. I'm not gonna like somebody. Somebody's not gonna like me.
Real quick. Let me ask this question.
Go ahead.
You know, you're not gonna say I'm outspoken. And I'm an apology, you know.
Yeah.
Now, do you have that black person that work at your job that have a leadership and they just change up on you because they have that position? They think they're over you. They think they're better than you, and all that. Did y'all have that situation before that you had to pull it to the side? Like, no, at the end of the day, you're still black. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not Caucasian because you have that position.
I have so in the industry where my 9 to 5, it is very heavily white male dominated, heavily male dominated. So no, this is actually moving to Chicago was the very first time, well actually second time, but my direct report, the very first time where I directly reported to not one but two black women. Never have I ever worked directly where I was a direct report to a black person ever in my industry. And then a black woman is really an anomaly in the industry that I work in with my 9 to 5. It is so rare. It's a shame that I had to even move outside of Buffalo to even see it. I've been in this industry since 1998, and I've only seen one black male in a very superior high role, like CEO, one time in all of these years. For the very first time, I'm working under two black women. So no, I've never had that issue before, and I know people that have.
You blessed it. What about you? What about you, 4-star?
Oh yeah, and I'm glad we said something. I call him Opie on Niagara Falls, Applebee's. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna call you out on this joint. Yes. I call him Opie. I have no idea what his real name is, but that's what he act like to me when I actually used to work at Applebee's. And he was one of those managers who was harder on the people of color and let the non-people of color float by and do whatever the hell they wanted. Like it made me sick. This is my thing about jerks and a-holes and all that at work.
Yeah.
I can't control how you act, but be universal. Don't discriminate. Don't treat me different. If you're a jerk to me, be a jerk to person over here, be a jerk to a person over here. Don't just be a jerk to me for whatever reason. If you're a universal jerk, then I can't help that. That's just part of your personality. Okay,
that's real.
That's just how you woke up this morning.
Yeah. I agree. You know, and I was a foreman supervisor at Home Depot, and a lot of people didn't even know I was a foreman because I was that same person. They thought that I was a regular employee. I'm a regular employee. Yeah, I have a boss too, but people didn't know. Like people that got hired that worked in the department, they was like, "Yo, where the boss? Where the supervisor at?" They was like, "Frank." They was like, "You a supervisor?" They had to think twice for real because I didn't change. I did the same work they was doing. I can get on that forklift and put stuff down if I want to. I could do stock. I can clean up. I can pick up a broom. I do everything they was doing. Because most people get in that lane and they stop doing certain things. You know what I mean? They'll stop getting on that forklift. They'll stop picking up a broom. They'll point people out. You do this. You do you go in the forklift. You sweep over here. You clean over here. You organize it. No, I see it. If I see something on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up. That was just me. I never changed. So people didn't even know. Even in the whole Home Depot, they didn't even know I was a foreman. Some of the foremen didn't know I was a foreman. We have foreman meetings. They were like, "What Frank doing here? What you mean? What I'm doing here?"
That's how it's funny you say that too, because when I used to work construction, when we used to go to different sites, how I would notice who the foreman was is who wasn't doing nothing. That's how you could pick out the foreman. The person who's standing around and not touching anything, not doing anything, not doing a drop of work at all was the foreman. Every single site.
And the device
not working.
Correct.
That's it. I did it all. So nobody knew that I was a boss. You know what I mean? You know, and that's me. That's my integrity part. I've been with y'all last, so I know y'all need help. I know you can't organize 7 18 by 13 2x4s in there by yourself. You're gonna need help. Somebody on the other end to help. I'm a team player. You know what I mean? So you know that was just me. But I was always that one black person at a job that just point the finger at everything. They outside smoking a cigarette. They talking to the females. They at other departments helping other people out. They doing, you know what I mean? And they like, what is you doing? Like, you know what I mean? And one of the boss told me, I'm the boss. What you telling me? I don't care who you with. What? Nigga. You got me effed up right now. What? Man, well, write me up there. Let me see you write me up there. Since you bad. You know what I mean? And I'll be glad to have a meeting. You got me messed up, bro. Yeah, that was me. That's, you know, y'all ever work with me? That's my attitude right there. See that? That's me. Yeah. I ain't playing no game.
And then have to go home and deal with home life. Danriel, thank you so much. He said he really loved the morning show. That's the goal and the purpose. Yes. Is to touch on the things that really matter to us, the people, because we've been forgotten about.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and go to a commercial break real quick. And I know the Queen gotta leave in a minute. Yeah, I know the Queen gotta leave in a minute. We're gonna have to give her last words before we go and all that. Let's go ahead and get get a situation in with a commercial real quick with, because I know she got to go to that 9 to 5, for her future and all that good stuff.
Already know.
And do what it do.
We listening to before I roll out.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and play Shay Nyce. You're gonna play her real quick. Her video we played yesterday, encore video of the week, and then we're gonna come right back right here on the morning show.
It's your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault. It's your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault. It's your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault.
I'm tired of losing sleep over someone who ain't for keeps. You low down dirty dog. I know you've been doing me wrong. How you expect for me to play my part if you're still playing the field? To stay with you would only be killing me. It's your fault. I lost the ability to really care for you, and it's your fault. I feel the adrenaline. It's poison. Look what you started, dearly departed. It's time to separate. No plan to make up, but before we break up, catch me making hate to you. You can watch me all your sad songs. I was patient with you, told you that I'd be here for you. Guess you couldn't comprehend. Look at your circumstances. A castle just full of peasants. Was a king without a queen, baby. Checked in, checkmate on the scene, baby. Rah. It's your fault. I lost the ability to really care for you. And it's your fault. I feel the adrenaline. It's poison. Lost what you started, nearly departed. It's time to separate. No plans to make up. But before we break up, catch me making hate to you. You can watch me making hate to you. Don't wanna make love, done with the fake. We're making hate. Chance after chance that I gave you. Oh, you want your petty shit? Well, I'm petty too. Packed up your belongings and I shipped them to your new house. Oh, you thought I didn't know where she lived. Security, are you hearing me? Don't let me in. I don't wanna catch a body right now. They're not even worth my attention. They made me to be the villain. Heavy on my joker shit. You can go fish, you won't reel me in. No, I gave time, you took time to waste mine. I took time to give time, you out of line space. What a waste, losing you an upgrade. Letting go ain't a problem. Love and rage stay the same when you're done wrong. Funny how I'm still making love to a hate song. It's your fault, I lost the ability to really care for you. And it's your fault, I feel the adrenaline. It's poison. Look what you started, nearly departed. It's time to separate. No plans to make up. But before we break up, catch me making hate to you. You can watch me making hate to you. Don't wanna make love, done with the fake. We're making hate.
It's your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault.
Okay, Joker with these fines. Oh my goodness. Watch me make hate to you. Catch me making hate to you, she said. What?
Oh man, what that brother do? Poor
That's what I was thinking.
what that brother do? I want to know what he did.
Gabrielle said it's your fault. Who else feeling that one? Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
It's your
Hey,
fault.
nice.
Like I did it. Did I do that? Did we do that? Like what happened?
There ain't no love no more.
What did you do? Like watch the rest of like a show? Like you know when women say we gonna watch this movie together, and then you watch the movie behind their back. Did he do something? How deep is what he did? For her to catch make love to each other. She making hate to him. What did he do?
What did he do? I want to find out too. I want to know who that brother is. I want to have a conversation with him.
What do you do? Miss Shay Nice, we got to get you on the show because this interview is going to be real interesting, and we're going to have to put somebody on blast. I know that song is about somebody. And if we want to find out who he is and what he did,
what he did, make sure you better learn from that mistake. Look, you doing all of this, and then it's like, wait, she said, catch me making hate to you. Ain't no love. You low grinding, and she talk about hating to you.
I'm about to say, I like women, but I don't know if I want some hate put on me. I don't.
Hate. I want none of that smoke right there. But yeah, she's definitely talented and do what it do. Those who see the picture of her and Cardi. You know what I mean? She got a track with Cardi. Can't wait to hear that. You know what I mean? And she's definitely doing her thing. And all that. She's supposed to be on today. I don't know if she rescheduled or not. I haven't seen the email yet. You know what I mean? I know she's very busy. You know what I mean? I know she's definitely doing her thing. And if not, we'll definitely reschedule her to come back on the show and make it do what it do if she can't come on today. But she definitely know her music is getting played on air. She's following us on the morning show page on IG. You'll see her posting stuff and tagging us and all that good stuff on the page. So follow us on IG, y'all. We officially have an IG page. You know what I'm saying? The _morning_ show _podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and follow us right now. You know what I'm saying? Our followers is crazy on there. You know what I mean? Even Rush Network Shout out to Even Rush Network is definitely our sponsor, and all that. And shout out to Dawn, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on the day because he's on vacation. He on the cruise. Him and his wife on the cruise, making it do what it do. Y'all, they on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Do what it do, man. Shout out to our CEO of our sister station on vacation, enjoying his cruise, and him and his wife. He needed that vacation. When he get back, it's all about business. We know how we do. You know what I mean? And make it do what it do. Yo, Queen, give us some last words before you jump off of here. Some nice, positive, encouraging words to the people here on the Morning Show podcast.
So my positive, encouraging word for today is to, man, don't make hate to somebody, make love to them. If it gets to the point where you making hate, I think it makes me time to walk away. Okay, yeah. Like Dan Brielle said, whatever he did is a great saying, a great song came out of it. It was definitely deep, but man, if it comes to the point where I'm making hate to you, I'm just getting my rocks off. I'm just making hate to you. I think it may be time for me to walk away.
Yeah.
With that one, you all have a happy, safe Friday. I love y'all. Long life. Make sure you catch us back here on Monday. Catch me on Monday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I love y'all. Long life. Have a wonderful weekend on purpose, everybody.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You have a blessed one on purpose, and continue to do what you do. And then we will come back with my man Lamar on some sports conversation and all that. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. For the fact with your boy, the Joe Overlook MC, 4-star Lamar, man, and the brother that the comedian doing his thing, man. What's going on with you, baby? What's going on?
Man, nothing, man. Same old, man. I hold my meetings every Wednesday and every Saturday for my show.
Yeah.
So I had a real solid meeting on Wednesday. I like if any of them watching, to shout out all the new members. I had about 3 or 4 new members to join in. That's why I've been making a lot of the Matrix and Neo references in my posts and stuff like that, because like I said, I believe, and now I'm getting everybody else to start to believe too. I know I'm the one, and now everybody else is starting to see that I'm the one too. And that's why I make a lot of these Neo references. I'm here to change the game, and that's one of the main things that's like just on my mind constantly, besides for coming on and doing the morning show with you and Vet. I'm so consumed with the show that this gives me an opportunity to kind of like not think about it for like an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I got free time, when you're passionate about something, that's all that runs through your mind. When you're truly passionate about something, that's all you think about.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm passionate on everything I do in every lane that I'm in, man. From the Painted Drip to the podcast to me producing, being the president of Green Ties Media, with Even Rush Network, being a part of that team. Put the tour together with the R&B groups with Terrence Love and Equasia. I'm behind that tour, so it's like I'm involved in a lot of things. I stay busy throughout the day, a lot of prep work throughout the day. I have a lot of little meetings throughout the day, little pop-up meetings, a couple of marketing classes. People be hitting me up on the questions and stuff on their marketing courses and stuff like that. I know I got the webinar we're going to do on here. I'm also on the ballot to do the marketing on the 3rd of February with Caleb Bishop. Tickets is on sale. You know what I mean, for that. So yeah, it's I'm in my lane. What I love to do and help people elevate, man. I want to help people make money in their sleep, man. I want to help people help you get your first house. I want to help you get your first Bentley. You know what I mean? So I could drive that joint. You know what I'm saying? I like to see people elevate, man. That's what I do. And this is what I do 24/7, man. I don't punch in the clock. This is what I do, man. I get up early in the morning. You know what I mean? Get up at 4, 5:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? I usually don't go to bed until like 12, 1 o'clock most of the time. So, you know, I'm always working, man. I'm always doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even though the weekends is off on the show, that's when I really put together the whole video movement. I know I'm getting ready for the Thanksgiving. We're gonna be live on Thanksgiving, so I hope you're gonna be able to be free at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be on at 8 o'clock to the 7, 8 to 11. We're gonna be live here, doing a special. We got some Christian Christmas music, also Christmas music videos of unsigned artists. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And no singing you in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got some things going on.
I'm ready.
Man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I am ready. 8 to 11 is gonna be pretty long for me. I'll probably dip in and out. The kids might be in the background 1 or 2 times because they wild and they crazy. But I'm definitely gonna make a solid attempt to try to get. You know what I mean?
I'll probably be in the kitchen too. I'll probably be in the kitchen that morning too. I'll probably be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying, with the podcast, seeing me get my prep on. You know what I mean, doing what it do. You know what I'm saying, and we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a nice little jump off. You know what I'm saying, might have some special guests popping in and out. You know what I mean. I'm trying to get our fellow regular listeners to also tune in too and be live with us too. So we're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time on Thanksgiving morning. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be fun. And then on that Black Friday, we're gonna have off. It's gonna be a long weekend. We're not gonna do a morning show on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you know what I mean? You know, so I know everybody's gonna be shopping and doing all that Black Friday and all that good stuff. So you know what I mean? So and I'm gonna be involved in that too. So hopefully I'll be out shopping, doing some things. You know, give me new camera, new lighting for the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Invest in something that's for the movement. You know.
I'm trying to get to that point. Oh, speaking of, and I hate to use the morning show for this, but I know we have a lot of listeners and a lot of people follow us, and I've been having trouble looking for some videographers. If anybody in the 716 is talented in the videographing and editing, come holler at me. We can make something beautiful. And I appreciate Joker for letting me, because like the Evening Rush, like I'm not, you know what I mean, I'm not personally signed to the Evening Rush network, and I'm not personally signed to Joker and all this type of stuff like that. So anytime I mention anything that's non-morning show related, I just like to show my thanks. But
This is platform made here to go ahead and network and do what it do, man. You never know who's out there watching the replay and might want to help the situation out, man. I know also Vet is too. And all that, I do videographer stuff too, but you know what I mean. I have a whole full HD camera over here too that I haven't really used. My wife is a photographer, so she uses it for that part. You know what I mean? Because I really want to get into music videos. You know, that's another one of my strong things I want to get into with the camera and everything. Get back into that, but you know, I don't want to put too much on my plate too. You know what I mean? I don't want to put a lot of things on my plate and all that, so I try to keep it balanced and all that. So you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. Let's get into sports, man.
Hell yeah.
What happened last night in football? Was it the Eagles and the Cowboys?
No, it was. I wish it would have been a way better game. It was the Bears and the Panthers.
Oh,
yeah, it was the Bears and the Panthers. So you got the Bears with Badgett, and they're back up. You know what I'm saying? We all know Justin Fields is on the bench right now. So 6th round, unsigned, undrafted or whatever rookie Badgett comes in, who's halfway decent. I'm not gonna knock him at all, but he's just not ready for primetime football. Neither one of those teams was. It was, I can't say a horrible, but a subpar showing. Like if that game was on Sunday with the rest of the games, nobody would have watched it.
Right.
Nobody would have watched it. It just happened to be the only football game on in America, and that's why people watched it.
What was the score? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get involved too much on Thursday Night Football unless the Bills are playing. You know, Thursday is real tough for me to even sit down and watch anything really, because I'm always prepping for for the Friday show and stuff like that. Because I know Friday is a major show for us, and we did which is a good platform for our what we got going on. So I don't really have time, but that's why I got you to keep us up to date what's going on.
I do it now more often because of the show. Now, before especially with my show, I would be like, yeah, football's on, but I got this to do and I got that to do. Now I take out my time and be like, okay, sketch project aside for a second. Let me get my football on, because Monday morning, Joker gonna pop up and be like, yes, I just got done with my free 99. Let's see what's going on with Sports Lamar. I'm like, oh, that is why I'm here. I'm here to be the sports guy.
Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I know the Lakers had lost. What was it, Wednesday? When they lost Wednesday. How you feel about what's going on with the Lakers? Do you think that's the lead to look after in the West, or that they're gonna fall to the wayside? Because I don't think KD is a good leadership.
Yeah, I think they'll fall to the wayside, but not because of lack of talent per se. It's just that the West is so deep. The West is so deep with talent. You know what I mean? The West, you got Denver. You got the NBA champion Denver Nuggets over there. You got the Golden State Warriors over there. You know what I mean? You got an up and coming, trying to get better Utah Jazz team over there. LA Clippers team that just traded for Westbrook and Harden and already had Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I mean, the list goes on. I just named the first top 5-6 teams in the Western Conference. Didn't say the Lakers one time.
Yeah, right. And don't sleep on the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, and the Sacramento Kings. I really love what they're doing over there in Sacramento. They got them young boys. They got that good coach. They the fan base is very, very loyal. You know what I mean? The fan base is extremely loyal. We know that from the Chris Webber, Jason Williams days.
That's right.
I mean, with that being said, the sky's the limit for them. I can definitely see them doing a lot of damage in the Western Conference. The Grizzlies is going to depend on what happens to Ja and the whole Ja drama they got going on right now.
He's suspended for how many games?
I think 25.
Okay.
It was something large, but not the whole season. I want to say it's 25.
Okay, what number are they on now? 7?
And that's the thing about it, is that the NBA is smart. 25 games is just enough to mess your season up.
It is.
25 games is just enough.
But you got to think about 25 games. 25 games. That means you got another 30 games before the All-Star break.
Yep. Before the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying?
Another 25. I think another 25. Matter of fact, yeah.
If you go 12 and 13 in that 25. And, just naturally through the course of the season, even when they do get Ja back, it's not like they're the best team in the world. So they're going to lose some games when Ja comes back also. And then without Ja, I've seen them without Ja when he was injured. He makes that team go. He's the cog. He's the veins. He's the blood. He's all that. When he is off the court, you can tell the difference immediately.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
that's going to definitely be interesting. During the All-Star break. That means he'll come back probably right before Christmas. He might play. I think they're playing on Christmas. I think Christmas Day. I think they might be playing on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah,
he might be back.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I have to double check the schedule, but I want to say they're playing the Lakers.
Yeah,
because LeBron always play on Christmas.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think they're playing the Lakers. I think it might be in Memphis, but I think they're playing the Lakers.
Yeah,
and that'll be the most watched game all year. The game that he comes back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The East is probably going to be ran by Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat, maybe a little bit of Sixers. You can maybe be able to sprinkle a little bit of Sixers in there.
Yeah.
And that's it. The East is strong in those 14, but the rest of the East is like,
man, my Knicks. I don't know what's wrong with the Knicks. Up in they staff in the office, man. I don't know what they thinking about. I don't know what they doing, man. What you think is going on with the Knicks? I don't understand.
And actually, it's kind of funny that we talk about that on a day where a lot of the employees for the staff of the Knicks are complaining. I forget his name, the GM. I want to say Lucas. I think his last name is Lucas. He's supposed to be like a dictator type of deal. So he's making everybody, either the people he's treating with any type of respect is the people that he brought in. Everybody else that was currently with the organization, he treats like crap. You know what I'm saying? And he's horrible at evaluating talent. You take those two things mixed together, and you got a down spiraling franchise. They need to get rid of homeboy immediately, because from what I say, he like the Adolf Hitler of basketball. He's just that hated over there in New York, and we all know how New York teams can be judged and looked at. They're the most scrutinized teams in all sports. You know what I mean? The Yankees. In baseball, everybody watches what the Yankees do. In football, even though the Giants suck, everybody pay attention to what the Giants and Jets do because they're New York teams. You know what I mean? It's not the team, it's where they're from. And they got a lot of, I believe you got to scrap everything. We got to take everything from New York. You got to literally start from Jump Street. New coach, new GM, new everything, new, you know what I'm saying? Only thing you should have that's still the same is the Madison Square Garden. Right. Everything else should change. Everything else should change.
That's a fact. Yeah. I never understood what's going on. I was hoping to see them in something to talk about this next year. I think they might be setting up for this coming draft too, because I know a lot of good players coming out of the draft this year in college. Mashburn Jr. coming out. Jalen House, Eddie House son. A lot of sons coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of sons. Everybody got their sons in nowadays, which is cool. You know what I mean? I like it. I almost kind of don't like it in the sense that since their dads and stuff were famous, they were able to go to the best basketball camps and the best, you know what I'm saying, schools and all that. So their level of NBA knowledge is a little bit higher than the average kid playing from Coney Island who just grew up playing in the park and ended up going to high school and ended up getting a scholarship. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't knock them because I can't knock nobody how they raised. They didn't choose to be raised like that. You know what I mean?
You got, I think it's Griffin, the baseball player. His son played basketball. He is coming in the draft also. You know what I'm saying? So that's just funny. He didn't go the route his dad went, but his dad played ball too, though, basketball too. So, but baseball was his first. But so he's supposed to be coming in the draft. I believe he played for Boston College. I believe they played for Boston College or Florida State.
Yeah, I think so.
But he's a small forward. You know what I'm saying? I think he's averaging like 17 points, 11 rebounds, a block, and a steal. So that's his average. He's doing what he do. And there's a couple other players that's coming in this year that other sports, like, you know what I mean? One of the boxers' son played basketball. I forgot the boxer's name. Not De La Hoya, but another one that was played for Gonzaga, I think. So there's a lot of other athletes that they think the kids going to another sport doing anything. It'll be an interesting draft this year. So we got a lot of talent. I used to live in Albuquerque, so I know about saying Jalen House and Mashburn Jr. because I was right there. We lived up the street from the campus. So when they came to play, they did good. They won like 14 games straight before they lost one last year. They made it to the tournament. I think they lost the first round or second round of the tournament. But I could see as far as Mashburn Jr., he's not like his dad. His dad was a paint player. He go in the paint. He's a shooter. You know what I mean? He's a shooter. Jalen House, he's the opposite of his dad too. He's not a good shooter, but he can run. He can go to the paint. That baseline, he'll make it happen in that paint all day. He gonna make it do it, and his defense is awesome. He played better defense than him. I can give him that. But he ain't shooting like Eddie House. Eddie House is that man in that 3-point.
Yeah, Eddie House is the man. That wing corner three. They done won many games with Eddie House with that wing corner three or that 3/3 three over there. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm loving the fact, because I was just saying the thing the other day. I think it's natural for especially sons to want to be like their dads. I'm just happy their dads are around for them to emulate. Like that's one of the things that I worry about with my kid. Like all my bad habits, I know my son may or may not pick them up, because what kid don't want to be like their dad? You know what I mean? Right. Marvin Harrison Jr. We can go in and we can say they had the same thing, the same story about 13 football players who all following their dad. We got McCaffrey in NFL now, who his dad, if a lot of you young people don't know about Ed McCaffrey, He is one of the best blocking wide receivers I have ever seen in my life. Would take 300-pound linebackers off their feet and point at him afterwards.
Right.
Ed McCaffrey was a bad boy. And for his son to be in that league, not only in the league, but just like you said, totally different type of game than what his daddy used to play. I love it. I love it. It makes me, it brings it back. It's cool. It's classic. All that. I love it.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the draft. I know there's a lot of tryouts for the next couple of months for the Olympics. How you feel about that? They got the track tryouts coming up. They got the gymnastics this weekend. This weekend for the Olympics, man. How you feel about the Olympics 2024, man? What can we see different? How you feel about the new the second improved dream team for the basketball, and how you think they're gonna do?
I think they're gonna do okay, but unfortunately, America and Americans, I do not think they are going to win the gold. I'm sorry. We had our chances for the last like 15, 20 years. These foreign and across these players are no joke at all. These are professionals that ain't about commercials or bling. They sit there and they think about ball 24/7, 365. There's ballers in China. There's ballers in Argentina.
Yeah, the point guard. I got the Chinese dude, the China with Japan. The point guard, man, he's like a Kyrie. And I think that's his favorite player. Well, I forgot the boy. If you go ahead, anybody could Google that point guard from Japan. Man, his handle is ridiculous.
I see a short of him. They call him, and I don't know if it's offensive or not. They call him Kyrie Lee. They was like Kyrie Lee, man. Kyrie Lee be bang 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 bang, and his shift is because he's younger than Kyrie, so his shift and quickness is a little bit faster. He got about 7 or 8 years on Kyrie. We love Kyrie. Kyrie's starting to get old now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just got a game that's timeless. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a little bit for basketball.
Don't worry about Germany. Germany is crazy.
Slovakia's
basketball team is crazy.
Like I said, Argentina. Spain's but like
Spain. No. Spain. No, only way we can beat Spain if we slow the ball down.
Yeah.
Because they will run you out the gym.
Yeah.
Because all them boys, they play soccer too. So they.
Yep. They bang. A basketball court length is nothing to them. They can run that back and forth all day long and never get tired.
Suicide. They do suicide for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
We said, "Wait, stop! What are you doing?" Oh, I was bored.
They do suicide because that's their energy. That's their attitude for the day. I'm gonna do 500 suicide for no reason. But what? You can do it just to do it. I'm bored. Because Spain will run you out the gym.
Yes. Spain will run you out the gym. Most of those
last Olympics, they definitely had got the bronze last Olympics, man, and and I was like, if they got that same squad, we got trouble. And I know LeBron playing, AD playing, Curry playing, but on the defense side, what you feel about the defense side of the U.S. team?
And that's the thing about it is a lot of these guys aren't top notch. That's a difference between the dream teams that we grew up on and the dream teams that have been lately. They're all the cream of the crop of the NBA. I'm not going to knock that. But our NBA, and I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, the older school stuff like that, but you can look it up. Everybody can do their due diligence or research. We had better overall players. The cream of the crop also played defense too. It was a lot of people even in the cream of the crop that was just there because of their defense. You know what I mean? I believe Gary Payton, it was in the cream of the crop, but I don't believe it was for his offense. He can score. He can drive the lane, he can do, but we knew what his talent was. His talent was, there go the best player on their team. I don't want to see him score for the rest of the day. And Gary Payton go do that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dennis Rodman gonna do that.
Exactly. Dennis Rodman is another one.
My favorite defensive player of all time is Joe Dumars.
Oh, yeah. I was having an argument the other day in the corner store. It's funny you say that. I was saying that Joe Dumars was the best defensive two guard to ever live.
Yeah.
Better than Michael Jordan defensively, better than Dwayne Wade defensively, better than a lot. Dumars, and that's what made them so dangerous. Is Dumars could lock somebody down, and Isaiah can go do his thing.
You got to understand. You got to sit there and pay attention and watch those games with Jordan. Watch some games very on a scientific level, technical level, and actually watch Dumars. He shut Jordan down every time. I think in the career, in Joe Dumars' career, Jordan only scored combined of him playing defense on him. He didn't even hit 20.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, I think Jordan scored like maybe 16 points combined in his career against Joe Dumars.
That's crazy. I'm going to look that up because that's bananas.
Yeah.
That is a stat right
Any
there.
other team that Jordan did playing against Detroit was always on the Oakleys. It was always on the other players. But far as just straight one-on-one balling, you know what I'm saying? In his career, pay attention and watch all them games. In his career, Jordan only scored 16 points on Joe Dumars' career. No more than 16 points.
That's crazy.
Joe Dumars was he was the king of the defense.
All right, so here I got the whole roster right here for the 2024 Paris Olympics Dream Team right here. And we can really see if these boys can hang with the rest of the world. So we got Steph, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Devin Booker, Jimmy Buckets, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. I can't pronounce his name. Mikal Bridges, Tyrese Halliburton, Zion Williamson. And in case any of those players can't play, the alternatives are Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, Darius Garland, De'Aaron Fox, LaMelo Ball, Cade Cunningham, and Desmond Bane. So a lot of young boys.
Now the young boys can play defense.
Yeah.
Out of the top 12.
Yep.
Top 12, 4 of them play defense. So we might be out.
I'm looking at the list right now. Bam play defense. Jimmy play defense. Devin play a little defense.
And AD play defense.
Yep, Joel. That's 4 right there. You are right. That's it.
Yeah. And AD play defense in moments. If he played a forward position, he gonna play defense. If he played a center position, he slack off a little bit. Depends what position they put AD in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
rest of those players don't play defense, but we got enough solid defensive players in there that can really do some things and put them on the right player. You said put them on the right player. Who the head coach is on there? Who the coaching staff?
That's a good one right there. Let me find out who the head coach is.
Those who tuned in, we talking about the Olympic team for the U.S. We break down all the players. Now we're going to break down all the coaching staff that's coaching for the U.S. 2024 Olympic team.
Oh, the greatest coach of all time, the greatest basketball coach of all time, Greg Popovich, is the head coach, and Kerr will be assistant. I think Kerr will be assistant. So we got head coach Greg, and Kerr will be assistant, and that's good. They got the best of the best. I believe Greg Popovich is the best. Yeah. He definitely a defensive basketball coach. So hopefully he'll make them play defense. LeBron and all y'all need to play defense. When we play against Germany, Russia is a giant team. Yeah,
they got nothing but jokers on their joint.
Yup. And they all can play too. They all can dribble. They all can run the floor. They all can do it's crazy. It's crazy.
So we got the Greek Freak playing for his country.
Mm-hmm.
Joker's playing for his country.
Mm-hmm. Luka playing for his. The other guy that played for Gonzaga, they played for Gonzaga. He played for Sacramento Kings. Him and his brother. They're brothers. One played for Sacramento Kings. One played for the Heat. They playing for their country. Yep. Martin, Caleb, and I forget the other one. Caleb and Corey Martin, something like that. He's another C. So the Martins, though, yeah.
I think they said it's 26 NBA players playing for their country.
Yep. It's different now. The cream of the crop. Half of them is not from here. It's not like it was back in the days. Out of the top 20 players, 10 of them were not born on U.S. soil.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So that's what's gonna make it crazy. Like I said, I love it. Actually, and let me ask you a question because I'm glad this came up right now. I've been doing my due diligence and research, and the NBA is supposed to have a USA versus the world format coming up for this All-Star game. So it'll be just like almost like now, but it'll be everybody that's foreign will be on one team, and all the American-born basketball players will be on another team, and that's how the All-Star game is going to be set up.
This year, that's going to be crazy. We gonna get up behind. I'm still 100. We know, man. But that's a whole different type of balling right there. Them boys is hungry. We're not hungry enough, man. I don't see a lot of the U.S. Coming up. Now the young boys, they put a lot of young boys on there. We starving, but as far as like the superstars and the all-star players on our team now, they ain't hungry enough. They play football, they play basketball, but they're not hungry. Every foreign basketball player in the NBA is always starving. They growling to get known. They growling to make the money. They growling to play basketball. They grind. They you know what I mean? They stomach is growling on everything across the board because that's a blessing to have a chance to play in the U.S. professional basketball league. And
exactly.
You know how many professional leagues that's overseas that they would love to be in the NBA right now?
Yep.
And still working hard to this day to be there to make it.
Yep.
Yep.
It was so rare and few and far in between. That's why I say a lot of these cats that's growing up now, they grew up in the era where it was only like 3 foreign players that was big. You know what I mean? 4 foreign players that was big. Now it's a lot more. But back then, like I remember when Tony Kukoc came to the league, it was a huge deal.
Yeah. Guess what? He had to prove himself. He came in starving.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He came in being under the wings of Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, I got to prove my point. I got to do what to do. I'm here in the US. This is the 1 out of a million chance to be in the NBA. You know what I mean? And the point that they gave me a chance and to see my skills and my educational, and I'm doing amazing. I got to come in and I got to put in that work. That's why a lot of these players that's overseas, when they play that All-Star game and All-Star break against overseas versus the stars of the NBA of the NBA, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Like I said, we're gonna lose by 15, 20 points, man.
Yeah.
Because they play defense.
Yeah.
That's the thing to understand. Them foreigners play defense. You don't think that they're gonna triple team LeBron? Do you think they're gonna Curry finna get double teamed? He gonna have to shoot out the half court. He gonna have to be 100% on the half court line shooting because they're gonna make him shoot it or pass the ball. They play defense. They're gonna do full court press the whole game. Guaranteed.
The whole time. As soon as Curry touched the ball, it's gonna be somebody in his face.
Full court press the whole game. Believe that. You know what I mean? By the time in the middle of the first quarter, half of the team that in the US side gonna be tired. They're gonna be tired.
Yep.
These young boys overseas, they train like they playing soccer. Like I said before, a few minutes ago in the show, they do suicides for no reason.
Their stamina and calisthenics is just amazing. Just because, like you said, the sport of soccer is the most physically demanding sport as far as like cardiovascular and stuff like that. If you can run, if you can play soccer, you can play any sport. You might not be good at it, but you can play any sport in the world.
That's right.
Because that sport, that field is the length of 3 football fields.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you can run 3 football fields back and forth for a 4 or 5 hour span, you can play any sport in the world.
What's the richest soccer player in the world? They got a documentary on him on Netflix. I need to check that out. I watched a little bit of it. They said that his training is 80% running, the rest is weights. Like they running drills and their soccer drills and stuff is all running non-stop. Like, and then and that's how they all train in any sport. They train the same way in basketball. That's why we're gonna be to get run out the gym. We're finna lose that. And I put money on that. I don't care who playing. The All-Star game against the foreigners, U.S. gonna lose. I don't care if LeBron James. I don't care who playing. So you got Greek Freak on the other side, the Joker on the other side. Just say naming them two. It's a wrap.
Yep, just them two. Them two. Then you throw in a little bit of Luca and maybe some it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Not to mention like all the players that we think is born in America and really not, like the Martins and stuff like that. When you start adding a lot of them into the mix, it's a wrap. They better off just.
What the center do with the red beard with Gonzaga that he played for Sacramento Kings? Him. He's from Russia.
Yeah. Sabonis, the Sabonis, Oh man, he another one. He just like his daddy. He's sweet too. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. And I already know our team is probably going to be, because it's based on voting, of course, just like the NBA All-Star game always been. So it's going to be LeBron. It's going to be Kevin Durant. It's going to be Steph Curry. It's probably going to be James Harden, because for some reason people love James Harden. I don't get it.
You name those four right there, and none of them play 100% defense.
Nope, none of them will play 100% defense. None of them will play 100% defense.
They play defense in moments. You can't win a game like that.
Yep.
So just naming them four, it's not going to do. You know what I'm saying? Name four on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, and then for on the other side of the ball, we're gonna definitely have Joker. We definitely gonna have the Greek Freak. We definitely gonna have Luka. Yep.
And they can score.
And they can score. Like, still nobody. We call him the Greek Freak for a reason. Nobody's not gonna be able to stop him. You're gonna foul out trying to stop him.
and they are over 50% good at the free throw line.
Oh yeah. And then you can't just send them to the free throw line either. Joker gonna drop both of those. One-handed.
He like what, 63% at the free throw line right now? 60 this year so far? 67, something like that. He the highest percentage, I think he is. Come on now, come on, really? Like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that after. They're gonna do that at the All-Star break, man. You know what I'm saying? No, and they're gonna play serious. Like when they get to that point. A lot of the superstars in America, they play around because it's the All-Star break. They don't play hard. They don't do that. But these don't play. They're gonna play. I don't care what game it is. They're gonna play hard.
Yep, they're gonna play hard. They're gonna play hard like it's a season. It ain't gonna be all that Harlem Globetrotter alley-oop stuff that they usually do in the All-Star game. Although, I believe it's lost its flavor, because it was real cool when they first started doing it. But now it's like, okay, we know y'all professional NBA players. If I was 6'3", I could throw an alley-oop to somebody that's 6'5" and they could dunk too. Now you're not showing me nothing special. You know what I'm saying? You're not showing me nothing special. I can do the same thing
anymore. You know what I mean? It's like if I watch it on TV and ain't being there is something different.
Yeah.
If you're there live, I think that's a good experience. I think you'll have fun. But watching on TV gets boring.
Yeah. Like the other elements of the All-Star weekend are more appealing to me than the actual game. I'm starting to like the dunk contest a little bit more. The three-point contest has always been one of my favorites. I love the fact they're having a woman do a three-point contest now. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
They got the challenge thing, the physical challenge thing. They got the 3-on-3.
All that stuff is real interesting to me. And then I never watched the
basketball day with all the celebrities.
I even watched that.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
I don't even watch that. The actual All-Star game itself, I'm good.
Yeah. I like the Celebrity All-Star. Man, who's your favorite celebrity basketball player in the All-Star? Who's your favorite?
I got two. One has got to be my main man, Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. I love his game. I love what he brings to the game. You know what I'm saying? I see some tape. J. Cole is a bad boy.
Yeah. I like J. Cole. I like J. Cole too. But J. Cole got when he played against 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz put that heat on him. 2 Chainz good ball. Okay. Yeah, 2 Chainz good ball. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Quavo from the Migos, good ball. You know what I'm saying? When he came in and because now if Gilly gonna play this year, I don't know if Gilly gonna play this year or not. I think he will play this year. Gilly from the podcast.
$1 million worth of game. Yeah, I'm real familiar with Gilly. Yeah.
Now, if he play this year, he must want to get the MVP this year. But then when he was down, if now if they get Chris Brown involved,
I heard Chris Brown could ball too.
Yeah, Chris Brown got the MVP a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bow Wow did it one time. Got it. But yeah, Quavo is one of my top. Quavo, J. Cole, 2 Chainz. You know what I mean? The boys can ball. The boys can ball.
That's what I would like to see. It just they could replace the regular NBA All-Star game with just a real deal serious celebrity All-Star game where you really get the cream of the crop, top of the ballers. You know what I'm saying? As far as celebrities go, I would love to watch that, and I think it would be more watched as a whole, as a unit, because now you're bringing people in that are just strictly music fans who are not basketball fans, but they love J. Cole and they want to see him. He just happens to be playing basketball right now.
And Snoop is all right too, though.
Yeah, Snoop could ball a little bit too. I've seen a little bit of Snoop. Snoop getting a little old. Like I was gonna say, Master P too. Master P got game, but he getting a little old too. You know, he can't hang with these young boys.
Yeah, Romeo Nice too. He played a couple.
Yeah, Romeo Nice too.
Don't forget my man Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, the GOAT. I believe he's the GOAT.
That he got a jump shot out of this world.
Yeah,
his game is stupid.
Yeah. I was like, I knew you grew up in the hood somewhere because that jumper is crazy.
that shot Adam Sandler got, man, is bananas. You don't even jump enough. You pass it to him, he open, he's not gonna miss.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Adam Sandler, the other actor that played on Prison Break, he's nice.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about.
He nice. He played in a couple of games. Yeah, he nice. He got deep. Yeah, he's still the ball in the pit. He stripped. I mean, he stripped. He stripped somebody real good one time. Was it Justin Bieber? I think it was. He stripped. Justin Bieber and then Luda. You know when Luda played and Tyrese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marky Mark. Mark
Wahlberg. Yeah, he was nice back in the day. Yeah, he was nice. He was nice.
I know you probably get mad if you hear me call him Marky Mark, but yeah, I mean, you always gonna be Marky Mark to me, bro. I'm sorry.
Always. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Mark Wahlberg, you still Marky Mark, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're OG now, but you know what I'm saying, and all that. Yeah. You know, you and your wife that be on The Masked Singer. You know, y'all definitely they're a power couple. They're a down low power couple in the league. They don't talk about. They're a power couple that's been married for over 20 years now. So shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I'm sure that takes a lot. And that type of profession, I'm sure they spend a lot of time apart and all that type of stuff. So I'm sure to make 20 years is not a real easy task for them. So yeah, shouts out to them.
Another power couple they're gonna talk about is SHAY NYCE and Flex.
Oh.
And they've been married for like 30 years. They got like 6 kids together. They been together maybe almost 30 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got married. They got married what in 94.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's about to be 30 coming up in this together. Yeah, they've been, Flex and SHAY NYCE, man. I love your style.
Oh, yeah. I mean, SHAY NYCE, that's my girl.
Yeah, SHAY NYCE, Flex, man. Yes, they be getting these little couples and stuff, and that's been on the low, that been still married, man. Like, you know, and, Mark Wahlberg and Jenny McCarthy. You know what I mean? Like, they definitely holding it down in marriage. Like, as far as Flex and SHAY NYCE, that's black love.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was Papoose and Remy Martin before Papoose and Remy Martin. You know what I'm saying?
they about to get divorced, so it's like they ain't even.
Yeah, that was a shock. I mean, I can't say that was a shock, but to the world, that was a shock because it's like.
Yeah, she wrong for that. You know,
a lot of people was looking at them as like they were using them as the bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was using them as the bar. As like, I want my relationship to get up to Remy Martin and Papoose relationship for them to be like this and that. I want my wife or husband to be like that and this and that. And like when that happened, it just like broke a lot of people's mirror or glass and was like, I've been basing my whole relationship. I don't know what to do now.
I understand that situation. I don't know what's going on in their household. We don't know what's going on in their household. Only thing we know that Remy, cheated on Papoose. I don't know for what reason. But we don't know. Like I said, we don't know what's going on personally in their relationship that they're not bringing to the forefront. Eventually, it will, because I'm pretty sure that Papoose is writing a book right now. And I'm pretty sure Remy might be writing a book right now. You know what I mean? Because that's that new thing everybody's doing now. You know what I mean? Writing a book on their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna follow the Jada Pinkett
Instead
Smith
of
and the
cussing
Will
the person
Smith
out,
movement.
they go write a book
You know
about
what I
it.
mean? So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a book coming out in the next year or so, 2 or 3 years from now, that they're gonna reveal a lot of things in their book to get that paper, the people gonna get the book and read about what really went on in their life. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? All that being said, we don't know what's happened, what's going on in personal life. Only thing we know that she did, cheat on Papoose. They've been separated now for about good 3 or 4 months now. You know what I mean? They're not wearing their rings, and they're doing their own little thing. You know, every time I see Papoose on IG, he by himself. Every time I see Remy, she by herself. Who got the kids? I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like we
My
seen the
question,
kid.
who got the kids? The grandma? Is it Remy mother, or if it's Papoose mother got the kids? I don't know who got the kids. That's
We
my
don't know
question.
who got the kids.
Who
Poor
got the
kids.
kids? You know what I mean? Every time I see them on social media, they by themselves doing their own thing, marketing themselves, doing what they're doing to keep that bag going. And I get it; they got to keep working. But I don't know what's going on. But same deal with the Gabrielle Union situation. That rumors are going on with the Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade. What's going on with that
Yep.
situation? What's really
Yep.
going on? You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's truth, what's false. You know what I'm saying? Only facts that we do know that either one of them is wearing their wedding ring. That's the only thing's facts right now. We don't know what's going on. I don't know if they officially separated, but they're not wearing their rings. So that's definitely facts that's going on right now. They're not even wearing
And the thing about them is I think they got some business ventures that they dipping into together. So with their split up, when it's business involved, you doing more than just splitting up. You know what I'm saying? You splitting up shares and property and all this type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to say that show, The Cube, that Dwayne Wade is in. I think they both own that as a unit. Like, you know what I mean? As a unit. So now when they split up, what happened to that show? I kind of like the show. It came on after
the
basketball.
reality show. I like that too. That was nice. We're gonna take a break into another commercial break. We'll be right back. Now, right here to the last words of the day with us right here on the morning show. Y'all stay tuned in, man. Y'all make sure y'all put follow in the comments, man. Keep sharing and do what it do. We'll be right back.
People always want to know how you go from this to this. I told them I always pay homage to those who didn't get a chance to make it out. And then I get in the booth. I give up my life. I give up my experiences. I give up my gifts. I move to entertain, but I also move to teach. Always letting you know, you mess with this, you definitely messing with a problem. You move to a new city, and you rep it like it's your own. You work harder than everybody around you. So you had a chance to shine harder than everybody around you. You let them know what it is to be an MC. You let them know what it is to be a businessman. And only then can you get a people the cook up.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Lamar, and I'm the creator of a new sketch comedy show coming soon called The Sketch Project. So come check us out. It's funny as What? I can't say Bro, you. Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You put the fun in funny? Yo, who write this Oh, I can't say neither? Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You'll love it like Jada loves Tupac. Wait, what? Too soon? Just watch the show, alright? It's funny and I'm broke. How's that? Is that better?
I never get enough of it. I gotta come up with a new one. I've been stirring up a whole bunch of ideas to come up with a new one. I'm jealous of the 80s and the 90s and the 2020 guy. I be seeing him. I was like, damn, why not think of that?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do one with comedians like that. You know what I'm saying? All comedians that came out those years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. I might have to do that. Thank you.
You research what decade convenience came out, and you can definitely
Yeah.
do one. And that's a lot of editing, boy. It took him a minute to get that together.
Yeah, I know he did. Trust me, that editing, if you haven't done it at home, it's not an easy thing. It just ain't click and place and move. It's a lot of work that's involved. I get me a couple of cups of coffee and I get busy. You know what I mean? When I start editing, I gotta get comfortable because I'm gonna be there for a hot minute.
Yeah, man. No doubt, man. Yeah, my last words of the day is it's Friday, number one. You know what I mean? We definitely have a good weekend. Everybody have an amazing weekend. You know what I mean? I got a lot of things to work on this weekend and all that. A lot of marketing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do another email blast and all that good stuff. Y'all can continue to do what to do. Got I got an ad going on this weekend. Think about it. We got almost a week and a half, 2 weeks to Thanksgiving. So there's a lot of prep work getting ready for that. You know what I mean? Catch those sales. This year's a lot of sales going on. I'm going to talk about a lot of good sales going on in Thanksgiving. It's like they really working things out for Thanksgiving this year, man. And you ever noticed that? And it's more shopping.
It's a lot more shopping. I believe it gets more and more popular as the years go on. I think a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying, don't celebrate it are celebrating it with other people who do celebrate it. Like, I know a lot of people who are of the Muslim faith that really don't get down with Thanksgiving, but their girlfriend or their fiance, that's their thing. So they come along and join in just because they down with that person. I think a lot more of that is going on nowadays.
Get a little plate, whatever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna bring to the table. That a lot of good deals going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving coming up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be we also have I believe the playoffs is starting that weekend too. For college football. We got playing football for Thanksgiving. We got 4 football teams playing on that day. So it's gonna be a nice amazing month. This is a very interesting month. I got 2 of my kids' birthday. Is in November too. You know, I got 2 kids' birthday on the same day. 30 years apart. Well, they grown now, so I'm good. When they was kids, I had to do the father thing on the birthdays and all that. Yeah, I got I got that going on. So that's all I got. That's all I can say at my last words of the day for the holidays. What about you? What you got the last words of the day and what's going on and as far as the weekend and the holidays?
Yep. Like I said, stay productive. I tell people whatever it is, stay productive. Don't let the weekend. Of course, always take time out for yourself. Yourself is number one and most important. But stay consistent, stay productive. I got a meeting this weekend. I'm hoping that I meet with a videographer this weekend on Saturday. And earlier that day, I'm gonna have a table read for one of my shoots that I'm gonna come out with hopefully soon. This week it'll be the first skit that'll be coming out under the Sketch Project. So that's why I say to people, stay productive, man. You know what I mean? Stay working, stay grinding, because if you love what you do, it's not really work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really work. So stay productive.
Yeah. I definitely I'll take that and run with it, because I definitely do. I stay busy. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing a lot of prep work for the holidays, and a lot of idea writing, man. A lot of idea writing. You know what I mean? I'm putting a lot on paper right now to really, uplift. Getting ready I'm really prepping for the new year, but at the same time prepping for that month. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really getting ready for 2024. I know I got a lot of things on my plate. 2024 off the beginning, as far as the marketing courses that I'm bringing out, the tour, working on that with a couple artists and the people that's behind me, and plus the comic book. I'm gonna be working on that heavily in the new year. That's on my main agenda that I'm gonna be working on. On top. So I pretty much taking a lot of stuff off my plate for the new year to focus more on those things. So I can, hopefully my goal is to have the comic book done by around this time next year. You know what I mean? Saying at least the comic book part of it. Probably the music part of it, I'll probably be working on it. You know what I'm saying? Probably getting you guys in the studio and doing that. But as far as the comic book itself, that's my goal. So I'm taking a lot of stuff off my plate, like I said, for the beginning of the year. So I'm moving a little different this time of the year because I got so much things, moving right now. On top of the personal stuff I got going on. So so it's balanced out pretty good. And I can't complain.
That's
Sounds
good.
good.
I look at you and people like Bam. I probably know he's listening somewhere. Shout out where, you know, I'm trying to get, I want to eventually be that productive. I want to have 3 or 4 things going in 3 different directions. But one thing I noticed with a lot of people who are successful or are in the progress of success is they get one thing down pat first. And once they get that one thing down pat first, then they kind of branch off from that one thing, you know what I'm saying, and the popularity of that one thing. So so you look at that. You already say, yeah, I'm here. So I look at you guys. I always listen to the stories you guys tell me, and I look at the beginning, because that's where I'm at right now is the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm at the beginning of where Divine and Debonair was in their basement writing in the composition notebook. I'm at that beginning where you was putting out your first album and first starting the market. I'm at that part. So I listen to that part when you guys tell me stories and stuff like that. And that's the one thing I noticed that is the common denominator between all these successful people is they got the one thing down first, pat, they put their energy and all that to that. And then once that got solid and successful in the way they wanted it, then they started to branch out. So I'm concentrating on that. And then hopefully, like I said, the goal is to be the Tyler Perry of Buffalo. I'm about to build a studio here.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It's gonna happen, man. You go stay at it. Keep going, man. We're gonna end it like this, man. I'm gonna end it with Canary Yellow. We started her off in the beginning of the show. She definitely spitting and all that. So we're gonna end that show right here. And we see y'all Monday morning. And y'all have a blessed weekend on purpose. This is the morning show. You know what I'm saying? With the Joker and Vet Green the Queen and our co-host, 4-Star Lamar. We out. We see y'all Monday.
Peace. What's up? It's your boy TP, man. And we here again on OTM freaking
Sunday.
Come on now. You know, you've been paying attention. But you back. What's up? Welcome back, man. How you feeling?
Good.
You feel
I'm
good?
Always good.
Smith, you had to bring it back, Smith?
It's mandatory.
It's mandatory, brother. You had to bring it back,
That's the
man.
Princess of Tampa. 813.
Come on now.
Canary, the big one.
Come on now. Talk up. Come on now.
Miss Viral.
Come on now.
Miss 600K.
Come on now. That's all you.
Yes.
Tell the people your name again.
Canary Yellow.
Ooh. Who you got with you today? You got somebody with you today?
The Nolly Red.
Ooh. So you ready to snap?
Hold up.
Oh, what's up?
Hold up.
Talk to me.
I know this y'all show, but this my show right now.
Okay.
TP, I want you to be my hype man. Mike Smith, I want you to do my ad lib.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all ready?
Get my
You
swag.
say I'm doing your ad libs? Okay.
I'm the ad lib.
I'm the hype.
You the hype man. I'm the ad lib.
All right. Okay.
Yo.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Mo dope.
Drop that beat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Canary Yellow on the check-in.
Yeah.
OTM freaking Sunday.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Mo dope.
Let's go.
Yeah, small, but I do it be like Red Ross. I'm a young goat. I'm a young boss.
Talk to me.
I spoiled, I get what I want, no matter what it costs.
Okay.
You ain't got yourself together, that's your mama's fault. I put it on, I be dripping like a pot of sauce. Lemonade, I'm a squad, yeah, we taking out. She said she had a dick canary, tell her knock it out. I'ma talk the talk. I'ma walk the walk. Y'all paid for the flow, I get money all the time. I can't let you have none, cause I wear half of mine. Little diamonds on my neck, I like doing shine. Look me up on YouTube, I hot to find. You come for me, then my daddy come for you.
Who else?
And he won't come along, he gonna bring my uncle too.
What else?
Everything gonna be yellow, but the money blue.
What else?
Everything brand new, I'm acting brand new.
What
What
else?
the best? Nothing less, I'm a princess. I ain't got no time to stress, cause I'm too blessed.
No.
I be slayed every day, you looking like a mess.
Oh, God.
You make mediocre music, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God.
I've been rapping since 3, this ain't new to me. I said I'ma go viral 2023. Ray Charles to a header, dance seeing me. I'm on 7, but I still who they wanna be. You can say what I do, you can have a seat. Kids love me, they put my music on repeat. Canary Yellow be the name, you gon' remember me. I ain't leaving no crumbs when I come to eat.
Ain't no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary Yellow.
You can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Hey, no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary
Hey,
Yellow.
you can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Canary. Hey, you an idiot, man.
OTM Sundays, man. Canary mother freaking Yellow.
Mo dope.